am a few minutes late. I apologize. This fucking parlay. I don't know, but tease it or do a 3-team. I'm not sure. So I'm just super into it.
I mean, it's the biggest gambling week of the year, folks. Place your bets now.
That's right. There's only one gambling company to do that at.
That's right.
My great friends at Penn. What is it? Penn National?
Penn National.
Penn National.
Penn National. Show is brought to you by our friends at Penn National. Casinos all over the United States, all over the world, and soon, the moon. The moon. The moon. It would have been
That's what you think.
so great if Mike had interviewed somebody at some drag queen event and had shut the whole thing down. And it was a $500 million. For some reason, somebody in some room was offended and said, nope. I know
to interview someone's cousin.
I know the things that Barstool has done over the last 15 years. I know the controversies, but you know what?
That was it.
See this straw? This is the last straw I have in my hand right now.
I think hedge funds are going to be watching Mike right now to see if they want to short the stock.
I mean, Mike is now battling. Think about what Mike's battling. And let's be honest, the Kirk Minihane show, right?
Right.
Casinos.
Right.
Because if you know what I'm saying, casinos and Richard Chandler.
That's true.
Goodbye. See you later. We've had a good run. The odds of us being in Madawaska now, it's like 6%.
I would say until you look at the fine print.
What do you mean?
Well, just look into who owns Penn National.
Who's that?
I've done some investing over the years.
You put some of your money there?
It's all part of my grand scheme.
That's a good move. I didn't know who knew you had $450 million kicking around. I'm impressed.
Maybe they'll never see that money. I don't know.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, if you're listening to the podcast, good morning, good afternoon. We're here at the New Amsterdam Hotel. Kirk Minihane, Mike Gary, Steve Robinson. What a guest today, Jared Carrabis joining us at 9 o'clock. Who better to break down the financials of this transaction than Mr. MGM himself, Jared Carrabis.
Yes.
So if you don't know, I mean, I'm sure you do, Barstool sold about a third of the company. Right?
A little more than a third, 36%. Yeah. Soon to be, in 3 years, it'll be 50%.
50% to a casino, to a gambling company. Is that right? Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Yes, they prefer gaming.
Gaming, right?
Yes.
Gaming.
So does that mean, because I don't know how any of this works, obviously, does that mean Dave won't own it anymore?
Well, he didn't really. I mean,
well, I was under the impression Chernin bought 51%.
Well, that would mean that wouldn't mean that Dave owned it then.
But I'm saying I thought Dave and whoever else had equity in the company had the rest.
You'll find out at 4 o'clock today. Don't worry, I got questions.
All right.
I mean, he won't be there, but I have questions
for Riggs.
Yes. Yeah. I think Brandon Walker will break it down. B Walk,
the guy,
my best friend.
Yeah,
you guys had some chemistry yesterday.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
But
no, he liked you.
Kind of down on Mike.
He liked you.
I don't think so.
He didn't like the work you guys did, but he said you're a nice guy.
Yeah. Well,
by the way, I didn't hear you defending that on the mic on the bed show there, Periscope. I didn't hear you defending that sketch either, though. You said it may not turn out that great.
Yeah, well,
look, can we focus on the sale first, and we'll get to the more important stuff?
Please.
Truthfully, for our listeners, actually, the more important stuff, you doing the man in the street than the $500 million sale, which is actually true, which I love. So, to sell it, great, and I think it's I make fun of Portnoy all the time. He's a moron. It's fucking fantastic. It's great. It's an unbelievable story. Mike knows. He was there day one. He's the first employee Portnoy hired. Buddies for life. You heard the sound yesterday.
What are you going to do with your equity, Mike?
Best pals.
Yeah, what stake did you get?
A lot of people think I'm a great podcaster, they would say. That's
true. Well, I did notice somebody, I retweeted in the video when Dave made his announcement this morning, he had his hand up talking about the content, and our show was right above that hand.
Very prominent place.
That was a clear, well, I mean, let's be honest.
Genuinely.
Let's be honest. This is not, not the greatest minds put this operation together.
I guess so, yeah.
But, maybe it was a fan who was doing it.
Maybe.
Who would have shot that?
Where was it?
I don't know a lot of video people.
I don't know, maybe Gaz, but I don't know all the...
No, it would have been one of the video editors.
Yeah, right. So I
would. You think he did it yesterday? I think he had it in the
I think they did it yesterday up in the fourth floor. They've got a green screen up there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, probably Frankie, honestly.
That's probably... Is he here?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him. I don't know.
I haven't seen him, no.
Good speculation. Yeah. Very important. Anyway, I have no idea either. So over the last 2 or 3 weeks, Dave and I have talked once or twice, and he just says, just so you know, this is in the air. Don't say anything about it. Very, very, basically his way of saying, don't fuck this thing up.
It almost feels like, why tell you?
Well, because I think he thought I was going to fuck it up, and if he told me that, and I do respect him. So, and by the way, we would have never done it anyway.
Well, You may not have.
Well, and that was, by the way, before the MGM thing. I just didn't think that would have qualified. And I don't think, maybe in retrospect, I should have said, wait a minute, it is a casino.
Yeah.
But whatever. And I also knew that if they won a Barstool this bad, I knew it wasn't going to matter. But, but I do respect, Dave has been far more successful as a business person than I. And we're two different people in that he cares about making every single dollar. He has said this. He's like, the fight for justice or free speech. Like, it's funny with Goodell, but he doesn't really care about that. He's a business guy.
Right.
Money is the thing that's most important to him. Absolutely fine. And I think this shows, and it's a good lesson for the Minifans out there, what good audience loyalty can bring you. I mean, the major attraction is the fucking fan base, which is insane. I mean, it's completely insane. And that's great. I mean, like ours to a larger scale, and that's good for them. And I also thought of a couple other things, but I can't imagine, to Dave's credit, we made the announcement. I thought it was pretty funny this morning. I don't know, did you guys both watch it?
Yes.
I particularly enjoyed the second half of it.
But yes, well, you had the long legal disclaimer.
All opinions expressed by David Portnoy
Please stop.
are solely David Portnoy's opinions and neither reflect the opinions.
All right, so Dave is talking. You're gambling now, and gambling right now is crazy. It happened last year. Obviously, it got legalized in America, essentially, in most places. And now he's talking about building casinos and restaurants. And I do believe that'll happen.
Sure.
Whether it'll be successful or not, who knows? But you can see where the money is for that and for characters. And, maybe there'll be a Blind Mike's Hamburger at one of these restaurants or something.
I don't know about that. But
you don't think so?
Maybe. We'll see. You never know. Things can change. Look how much things changed in a year and a half.
Right.
So.
And maybe the waiters will be asked to talk like personalities, like whatever. Kevin Clancy will be, can that kind of thing.
That'd be fun. It'd be kind of like a Dick's Last Resort.
That's not funny, actually. Yeah. Obviously, Kevin's a talented guy and a good friend.
Oh, are we not ready to? I thought we were there.
Fuck. You fucking pussy cunt. Fuck.
Now, why can we make fun of your style?
No, we're not making fun of him.
No, we shouldn't.
No.
I thought
we're talking about somebody
who's
he's mentally something else at this point.
Okay.
We won't do that.
Okay.
God forbid. I can't. So casinos and all this and all these personalities, Big Cab and KFC and Casey Smith and people like us and just all these characters, right? What you're welcome, 500 of them, Brandon Walk, whoever you like or don't like, but everyone's got one. Imagine meeting Bill Simmons this morning,
right?
And trying to pitch.
I saw your tweet about
$200 million on. We've got podcasts. Like what? Oh, like
upwards of 15.
Like which person? Who's your big personality?
Bill Simmons.
Yeah,
Amanda Dobbins.
Who else? Ryan Russillo. Oh, the guy I heard on ESPN Radio. And who else? And how are you going to spring this into other money?
Right.
Oh, but have you seen the tweets? Blue checkmarks love us. And what's still crazy is somebody would be dumb enough to give them a lot of money. Not that much, but a lot of money. Right. Whereas this, you can see whether you like easy. Barstool or not, the upside of it is right in your face. I mean, there's just gambling money to be had.
Are you going to invest in Penn National?
I've already invested in Penn National.
Really? Even a pizza restaurant is obvious with pizza reviews and all that. It's just obvious the ways they could expand.
Of course. Oh, pizza. Yeah, absolutely. What are they going to...
Did you invest based on insider knowledge?
Yeah, I did like 2 weeks. Is that illegal? I did like a month ago.
Okay, Martha Stewart.
Is that a problem? I have not yet invested. I saw this stock. I saw Kevin Clancy tweeting everyone this morning, all the stoolies to invest, telling them that if anyone's going to run the scheme, this
is a pump and dump.
But isn't that
right at the top.
Itself illegal?
No,
to tell people to invest.
No, they no.
I mean, you have equity in the company.
No, the company.
If you're an insider, it might be.
No, I mean
that's why they have to have the disclaimer.
Yeah, but the deal was announced though.
You have to have at least 5%.
I thought at any point. Oh,
no, I don't.
Oh yeah, he probably doesn't have 5%.
No, I mean, if he told people yesterday to do that, it would have been kind of fun. That might have closed. That might have ended the deal.
Well, I had a conversation with him.
With who?
Kevin.
Oh, good. I was going to say though, I would say a year in prison for Kevin might not be the worst thing, just to get his shit together,
get his mind right. Yeah.
Although he'd be like fucking Ray Liotta in jail anyway. We had to talk with him yesterday?
No, I'm kidding. I was saying he told me to invest yesterday.
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll get to the big question about this sale for everyone here first, but I do think it is a pretty insane, as crazy as he is, amazing American success story.
Of course.
Yeah, that's true. A total idiot who actually happens to be smart about 2 or 3 things and utilized it. And as we always say, right place, right time, too. Struck when it was hot. We did a year earlier, a year later, who knows, and ran with it. And to his credit, is never really pretended to be something he isn't.
It's also
he's never claimed to be like intellectual. He's never claimed to be this, other than like I said, Goodell or something stupid. Never claimed to be this big justice seeker. Or, he's just a fucking guy, and he likes to gamble and do his stupid shit and like sports. And now the company has changed. We understand that, but
it was pretty crazy when you think of just the idea, like when he was saying in that video, he's like casinos, restaurants, listing all the things they could do. Like when you think of him handing out papers at fucking South Station.
Yeah, and I used to get them there.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy. I mean, I used to read them.
This vision of Barstool as a Fortune 500 company. Instead of a floor on a building in Manhattan, a whole fucking building.
So it's going to be 50% of the company for $450 million, right?
No, so $450 million is the total valuation of the company.
Right.
They're spending $150 to get 36%, but they acquire 50% over a 3-year time frame.
Over 3. Okay, gotcha. So
it's also a success story for Adderall when you think about it.
Absolutely, it's a great advertising for Adderall. That's a good point. But yeah, I mean, for the guys, Dan's and Dave, it must be like, well, this is, I don't know if Dave is introspective enough to look at it like this. Funny, but I know I would.
Did you say something to Dan yesterday about him being worth $1 kajillion? And he's like, "Oh, I'm not wealthy."
Yeah, well,
sure, Dan.
I mean, you're doing all right.
So the big question. The only thing the listeners of our show don't really give a shit about the other stuff. They should, because it's good. I think the question is, because I'm getting it all morning, what does this mean for you guys? You're not a gambling show. You're not really part of the mix. I mean, Dave has told me all along during this process that, no content will be affected. I believe him. I mean, until he proves me. I mean, he hasn't lied to me yet. So,
well, he said in the video that he mentioned a funnel, and I think the whole idea is that you build this audience and then you advertise to it. You connect them with the gambling options.
So, my guess is
there are people in this audience who would gamble if Barstool had a betting app.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. And I think, there's also that too. And I also think, seems like the kind of company that bought it that's not going to be that concerned with our pod. It'd be one thing if it was like this. What political organization or this organization that...
until you say something national newsworthy, maybe.
Yeah, we'll find out. And maybe I won't be the first... We'll see who the first test case is, I don't know. I mean, somebody will go after... Here's the thing. Somebody's going to go after them for investing this kind of money in Barstool. Those stories will be written to them.
Right, of course.
How dare you do that? We'll see how... I mean, my guess is, if you put this... They've done their due diligence.
People will do... not to bring up Shane Gillis for the 10... It's just the easiest example. But people do it when you get something, like when people get SNL, the next day you have all these people who have stockpiled clips of you over the years and all that.
Sure.
So,
the greatest hits will come.
I don't know. Maybe it won't come out at all, but maybe it will.
But I mean, great. Let that information go. Maybe the stock price dips a little bit, and people who know Barstool can invest in it. I think when is the market going to open at in almost an hour? I think you're going to see Penn National stock shoot up. It's at 26.21 right now.
I would think so. Yeah.
Remember that take, listeners, at 11:20 this morning. It's plummeted, and they're selling. A company's shutting down. Steve Robinson has doomed it. Yeah, I would think. I mean, I would think so. I hope so. I mean, put it this way, I hope so.
Yeah. When was the last time?
I really hope so. I really hope so. What's
like
that? I do. I hope so.
When was the last time you gambled?
Oh my God.
You didn't when we were at Foxwoods.
No, forever ago. I'm trying to think. We did a thing at EI. We'd go to Foxwoods every year or so, year and a half. And I gambled one night with Lou Merlone. We played blackjack for like half an hour. Yeah. I used to play a lot of blackjack in Vegas when I lived in LA, because we'd go drive there. And I could play blackjack all day. I love it. But it doesn't. You know what I like about it? Smoke. I don't like the freaking smoke in my clothes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that sucks.
But I love casinos.
I don't even mind it, really.
I love.
Were you a yell at the dealer guy?
I love gaming in casinos. What's that?
Were you a yell at the dealer guy?
No, God, no.
Okay, I could see you getting agitated like that.
Nah. I would believe though that I got into the bad dealer thing though. I wouldn't when the dealer was cold. I'd be like, oh, this
motherfucker.
Yeah, bring somebody else in. And then when somebody else came, I'd be like, oh, this is good. You had no fucking impact.
Of course.
And I had a friend of mine, Matt Quinn, still a friend of mine, the great Matt Quinn. He and I read 21 when it came out, and we were gambling one time.
You were trying to count cards?
Yeah, we tried to do a system together. Like, he was in another table, and fucking collapsed after 30 seconds. Giving each other these signals, and it's just, Now, you've been kicked out of casinos.
I sure have.
So I don't know what that means for your future at the company. Well, I mean, I think we know what your future at the company is, but I don't know. The word gets around.
We'll see.
Maybe they're going to bring him in to test security at other casinos.
That's true.
That's possible.
That's true.
Be like a consultant or something.
But I'm very good at wriggling out of those situations.
That's true.
But if you look at MGM's books, it never happens.
That's a good point. So yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. I mean, Portnoy would tell me, be like, you know him. He'd be like, this probably isn't good for you if it wasn't good for us. So I imagine put it this way, they're not going to be cutting out podcasts right now when they make a deal. When you make a deal for a lot of money, you're not going to be getting rid of podcasts.
Right. The only way I envision it happening, at least while Portnoy is here, is if someone says something that could legitimately get them in trouble. Not doing a stupid fucking video at media night or whatever. I mean something that will legitimately get them shit.
Well, sure, like Francis.
Right.
I mean, but
say you want to like meet Hitler.
But that doesn't. I don't even get fired. I don't even get fired for that.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I think as stupid as that was, but I think, but that existed. Francis was, before these guys like that. You kind of think you're right. I think that's true. Yeah, but I don't think that changes with a new company. Do you? I mean,
it doesn't seem like this company.
I mean, just in general, like I think once they,
if they were sold to NBC or something,
well,
then
that might be an issue. That might have an issue with that. But like, I think you're right. When they initially sold, I think that changed some of the rules. Like Francis would have been fired 6 years ago.
No.
Right. So that's also part. I mean, but Dave is pragmatic. Like he's not going to pretend that he's this crusader. He's a business guy first.
Yeah. I mean, well, he does think of himself as a crusader.
Well, and but sort of. I mean, but I think he understands that he's now sort of part of big. I mean, you can't sell your fucking company for $500 million or be worth half and pretend that you're.
Well, he would tell you he's exactly the same as he was.
Well, he's not
10 years ago.
Sure, but Howard Stern says that.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's kind of what I'm saying.
No, I agree, but I mean, but he's not. So we know that, but that doesn't. Isn't he in the? I probably wouldn't be able to do it, and that's honestly more a flaw maybe than anything else. But he can, and now he's making a shitload of money. So and it sounds like Erica's staying, which is good for us.
Very good.
And Dave is staying, and all the personalities I think are staying.
Sounds
Mike.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Just Mike.
It's been nice though. It was a nice vacation.
Been a good run.
Would it be amazing if written into the agreement it was just you got to get rid of Mike?
That was just the announcement today.
What
We're going to give you $156 million, but you got to get rid of this guy.
I haven't watched Stool Scenes yet, but a bunch of people were messaging me saying that they're talking about it in there. Like they wanted to get me arrested so that I couldn't be here.
I didn't see it, but people between me saying that they were talking about how I should start my own company, or I'm like, whatever. Who cares? It's fine. They fucking triggered like crazy. It's just it never ends. Like it's okay, but like everyone's like, and you know what it is really at its core is the fans. It's not actually not even us. Like they don't care the fuck. They don't. It's the reaction.
Us, they do.
Who?
Me and Steve.
No, they care when I do it too. We've heard Clancy. I mean,
but what they say is, well, when you do it, it doesn't. You're talented. These guys I hate. I don't respect.
Right. Well,
you know what I mean? So
then there's a point to be made there. But I mean, it's worth this. No, but then you're right.
But why? No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be based on how talented you are that you're allowed to say something.
Well, I agree, but then you do it, and it gets down to in the Minifans, like it always gets back to that.
Yeah.
Like the fucking minute, like. Yeah,
I think the Barstool personalities are very online, and they take Twitter harassment, or even if it's not.
The word, by the way, the word was used harassment. Kevin Clancy called the Minifans harassers yesterday. Did you hear that?
But I think they.
I mean, I know that we do the same, but I mean, the other guy who has no use for us now, I think, is Feidelberg, which again is like, well, all right, nice guy.
Why?
I don't know. He probably, he's probably sitting there with, He's essentially like Arthur Fleck's mom at this point. He's going to sit there and listen to this.
I got to say,
hopefully it ends the same way.
There's a weird thing where I fucking let I let people film me when I'm not meant to be filmed, struggling to fucking walk around. Everyone laughs at me, and it's all well and good. If I say one fucking thing about you, it's the end of the world. Like, you fucking get over it, guys. Jesus
Christ. I think it's more when I say stuff to them. I think
that's not what they say, though.
Yeah, I mean, you hear Kevin yesterday?
If you want to believe them. But again, he says, it's not you, it's your minions, it's your lackeys.
Yeah, he mentioned all the things I said about Hank and those guys, and I don't know. You seem a little sensitive. You seem a little triggered this morning.
I'm annoyed by it. Yeah, it's just like fucking enough, guys. Well, like when does it end? Like, how many things do I have to do to let you make fun of me that if I say one fucking mild criticism of you 6 months ago, you still can't get over it? Like, I'm on a podcast. I talk for a living. It's not a great living, but I enjoy doing it. So what do you want me to do?
They're used to a cocoon.
Right.
And they don't like the fact that we make fun of them. And they seem to think that I get sensitive when they come back and make fun of me. I'm like, I just react to it.
They don't realize they're public figures.
Yeah.
Like, people can see what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't really, I don't know.
Everyone's mockable as much as me. As much as it's hilarious when I try to walk down the steps, it's fucking funny when you stammer on a podcast.
Of course. And by the way, like, I like him, but I can tell the Minifans if we wanted to, we won't. we could break Kevin in half. Like we could actually make him totally crack.
It's been playful. It's like it's
no. I thought so, but I guess not. So I mean,
he's probably going to be pissed about the blog post I wrote last night. I just transcribed his entire comment.
It didn't look great. I read it. It did not look great. But he did a great.
Funny. Who
no, it wasn't.
shit?
No, it wasn't. No, he did a great job. He did a great
Here's
job.
my problem with what Kevin said is he's like, but it wasn't true. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Let's take only literal points and do stand up with that.
Let's also say.
Is comedy always 100% true?
Let's also say he's 100% right, 100% wrong. So what?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who cares? Like,
gives a shit?
Who would care? You know what? The only I actually Dave obviously I even think Dave a little bit is playing with the Stella stuff. I think Dave actually gets it. But the two guys who actually work there all the time, who get it the best. I used to put Kevin in that category. I can't. No, Big Cat and the guy who's going to join us in about 45 minutes. Honestly, like Carrabis has never, that doesn't bother him at all.
He hates the Minifan. Well, I think but he just hates MHB.
But he would never be like that.
Yeah.
Like he understands, and maybe it's because I also think a lot of it is if you've been around me or paid attention to what we do, or if you haven't. Like Dan, the Big Cat listens all the time.
Right.
He enjoys it. Even like a guy like Brandon Walker, I could tell yesterday, was like, oh, I could see, like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, I know what's going on.
But Kevin's a born antagonist.
He is.
Like,
but
he does the shit with the sports, but Yankees and all that type of shit like he does. I don't understand why this isn't. And he was an antagonist with the Minifans.
Don't worry about it. You seem very upset about this.
It's just weird. Like, I don't get it. Because I like those guys and they hate me for some reason. It's bizarre.
So what?
I know. I got to get over it. But
welcome to the world.
That's just what it is. Yeah, I guess.
And they hate the fucking fans.
I don't know why.
Thank God for that Andrew yesterday. What a call that was. But I mean, they hate the fucking Minifans, who are unbelievable. The greatest fucking fans in the world.
Right.
They should at least acknowledge that before saying, hey, look, they're loyal. I hate them, but they're loyal. They can't even acknowledge that.
But how many tweets did I get? As much as the Minifans, I'm sure the Minifans were harassing Kevin yesterday.
No, they weren't.
But how many fucking tweets did I get saying, boy, Kirk and KFC should be doing a show together. Kirk, KFC, and Big Cat together are electric. I got them all. Was Mike even there? These three together are fucking great. You know what I mean? So how many tweets does Kevin need that are positive to outweigh
the positive ones? The positive one, they never matter.
I'm the same way.
Right.
So
they never matter.
Yeah.
They never. A lot of those tweets came from me.
Right.
Yeah. I just had like 20 burner accounts. But no, I don't. I mean, I still think I was talking to him after the show yesterday. I'm like, I think this is funny. I'm amused by this. And he doesn't find it funny. Now,
so
if I had gone all in on him.
But it's fine to not even find it funny, but to be so sensitive about it.
It's strange. I don't have an answer for it. I don't. And I give guys like I even said at the end of the show yesterday to Riggs, I was like, yeah, I went too far. Sometimes I definitely go too far. I'm the first one that I've told Jerry that. I've told Riggs that. I've told probably you guys that. If I haven't, I haven't gone too far on Steve yet. But, there are times where I definitely go too far. And I said to Riggs yesterday, I was like, yeah, sorry. I was an asshole. You're not a bad guy. And he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy.
Like, Riggs?
Yeah, like I was pissed off at the whole situation, and he was on the line. What was he going to, to be fair to Riggs, what was he going to say in those 9 seconds while we were waiting to go? Like, right. Dave, what the fuck? No, but we were pissed off, and it blew over, and Riggs didn't get that joke, which I don't understand, and Kevin was like talking about that again yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's the exact same thing as with Tom. The whole reason I started in on Tommy is because of one comment he made when I was on the phone on Barstool Radio, and it became a joke that I fucking hate him.
Well,
I've never met the guy in my life.
I saw Dave say yesterday on Twitter that he didn't bring Tommy here because Tommy's not doing a good job right now.
That's crazy.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's not funny.
But I don't want to be a point. I don't want to get to the point where we're being sensitive, reacting to people who are sensitive.
I know, and they say we do that too.
Well, I think
it's fun to talk about.
You sound a little sensitive about this.
I defend Mike because he's been shit on.
We've talked about this. Like, we've talked about this. It's okay to be sensitive about it. I'm just saying. I think this is triggering you.
I guess so.
Which is. But at least you could talk. We could talk.
But in the sense that I just don't understand it. Like even I guess Big Cat and Dan were on that stool scene. It's like, oh, I hope Mike doesn't ruin everything.
Well, that's it.
Big Cat and Kevin rather.
But
it's just like what am I going to do?
But that's a joke, though.
Yeah. It would be funny. It would be funny, but for the directive from Portnoy that he can't.
I'm not allowed to do that. What's the joke?
But I don't think Big Cat is like seriously shitting on you.
But even when he was in here, he's like, I understand.
Yeah, he understands. He understood. He knew while he was talking to you that they were 19 hours away from selling the company. He's probably going to make fucking $30 million. I'm just saying, I don't know, whatever it is. Right. So he's thinking.
But I think he should also understand that I'm not going to bring that.
He does
cripple that deal.
I think he does understand that. Right. But I think he's thinking. I mean, think about if you're him, and you are like a day away from that.
A huge, yeah.
And
so if there's a 1% chance,
and Blind Mike randomly is walking around Radio Row,
and sometimes
trips and hits some fucking casino guy's wife and breaks her fucking. Just the dumbest shit possible. Like I have to admit, I might even be thinking like that. Now that being said, off the air, probably I wouldn't give you specifics. I'd be like, don't worry about it.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
And in fairness to
and by the way, he's like honestly, Big Cat's like literally the nicest guy there is. That's true. So I mean, like he really is.
Although he did kind of pull a lie on us yesterday.
Yeah, he did pull the wool.
That was the name of art, though.
Fucking psycho sitting right there. He's the one who ruined the hotel room, and he's like,
now,
"Oh yeah, I wonder what the hell happened."
As if he was at your parents' funeral, and he was the one that.
It's true. Now, what he should have said was, I don't know anything about this, but that stuff on the floor is wrong. He still should have condemned that. He said, but he fucking totally blamed the makeup people after.
That's true.
It's actually a pretty funny video. I gotta give him credit.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
But like I was saying, in fairness to them, like I do act sometimes like, well, they know me. I'm this great guy, but they don't know me.
They don't know you at all.
So I guess they only know what's on the podcast.
Correct.
So
yeah,
I understand.
Right.
That's fair, but
and they don't know me, and they just think, okay, well, he's a lunatic, and these guys will do whatever he tells them to do,
right?
And his listeners will do whatever. But the way it works in a weird way, like we have a far more loyal audience than a lot of even in a weird way, the popular shows there. Even our show's popular. But you know what I'm saying?
I had a fan in my bed just last night.
That's true. In a weird way, but there is this community, and I say this all the time, maybe it's the difference, is that the listeners are the fourth host on the show, the fourth voice on the show. There's no question about that.
And that would, for a morning zoo show or something to say that would sound very corny, but in the sense that
it's just true.
We call them.
But it's also collaborative.
Almost daily now.
They bring in stuff. They have suggestions. We have shows with them. They're tweeting all day. They're having conversations with each other. They have ideas. Like they are a fourth voice on the show. Right. And so, I'm not, when we bring up something and make fun of somebody, it's not like we're saying go after that person. But when that person reacts and then blames, these people are saying that the people who listen to the show are the worst people on earth. They're assholes. What the fuck do you expect them to do when they know that they can fuck with you at that point? And they're going to do that. And they absolutely should. They should not slow down. Of course not.
And there's just a vibe if you listen to the show when it's real and when it's not. It did not seem to me like anyone thought Henry Lockwood should die. I did not I didn't get that vibe at all.
Okay, well then I apologize for not doing a good enough job.
It's pretty extreme there.
To be fair, I actually don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares. But that's what I'm saying.
But you heard.
So why is that brought up?
But you heard at the end of when Kevin. First of all, I thought the first hour of the show with me, Riggs, Brandon, Big Cat was actually fun. I had a good time. This idea that I'm like this asshole. We laughed the whole fucking time. We joked around.
Right.
Then Clancy came in at 5:30 and was still mad. And I think got to the crux of it where he's like, what am I supposed to tell my friends at the office? Like, I bring you on, I co-sign, I have you on, I endorse. I'm like, well, don't have me on if it's that difficult. I'm like, it's like talk to people at the EI again. Like, I don't care. Don't have me on the podcast. What good does it do me?
I
like those guys, but if they don't want to, if they think it's too difficult to have me on, make your life easier.
Whether it's people that used to listen to you on EEI or whatever, like anyone that says to me, "Oh, he seems like a real asshole," I would just say, "Well, he's always been good to me." Yeah. That's all. I don't even leave. No, he's this great. I just say, "Well, he's been good to me." That's all I really know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm okay, then great. I'm an asshole. It's fine. I don't think I am, but maybe I am.
But why can't Kevin just say that? Well, he's been good to me. I haven't had that experience.
I could say he's an asshole, but you know what he is? He's entertaining.
Right.
We like having him on. The numbers are always good when we have him on. We have good rapport. He's tweeted yesterday he wished he could do a show with me.
Right. Well, you guys tried something, or didn't you?
We've talked a little bit, but just about random stuff here and there. But I don't think that's. I get the sense that's not going to happen.
That should be.
I don't want to disagree with him on anything.
That should be your movie podcast. You and him would.
I don't want to disagree with him. That'd be tough. I don't want to put him through that. Right. They might get a negative tweet.
I understand.
We can't. All right. People on Twitter. He's getting harassed.
I tried, Kevin. I tried.
He's getting harassed on Twitter, as he said yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear
harassed.
Can you imagine how these guys would stand up with a Bob Murchison type chasing after him, like real harassment?
Luckily, you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Or a Dave Portnoy. Think of the things Dave has said about Kevin. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get why this is harassment.
Speaking of which, that was a weird moment yesterday when KFC was talking about how he just doesn't talk to Dave anymore.
He's mentioned that before. Yeah. I mean, to me anyway. Yeah, I don't think they have a real relationship.
Although I didn't know, I always thought it was kind of for the air. That that they hate each other.
It was funny when I sat down with him the other day, Monday morning, when Dave showed up the first time. We were just talking, Kevin and I, and Dave rolled in and talked to me for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Never looked at each other, and they just walked away.
Yeah, I wonder. But I mean,
I think that is the beauty of we could never talk about those guys again. It wouldn't matter. There's no reason to really. I know they work in the same office. They do whatchamacallit too, the rundown together. But so what? It's just the people who work on sitcoms probably hate each other.
Well, you and John Denniston speak for months or whatever.
That's true.
And that's Mike and the Mad Dog. There's a million examples.
Milton's very prominent last night in Mike's video with Ned Snark.
Sure was.
Ned Snark joke's not as funny now that he's not. He looks different than. I have to find a different name to go to. I know it's going to hurt him.
You mean he doesn't look like a Ned Snark?
Yeah,
that will hurt him. But he maybe his whole career culminated last night, finally getting on Life of the Parody.
Well, yes, finally, definitely
rose to the top.
Yes,
the pinnacle.
Be interesting if we actually Barstool does launch something to the moon. Will it take longer to launch to the moon or for that video to download?
How did you know?
Because your dumb intern tweeted
about it.
It's like the 66% phone. Like, don't worry about it. No,
the internet was shit.
I mean, we all want to see it, but it's okay. You can.
So I said
you can hold off on the announcement.
So I said I was like,
I know you had nothing to do. But,
well, yeah, I go, Justin, I really like to get this up tonight, just because we had nothing to do. Like, I'd like to get it up tonight, but at some point he was like really panicking, and I was like, well, it's uploading. I go, now, Justin, it's uploading now. Now it's going to be fine. If it's up in the morning, it's fine.
It's like AOL 1999.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned that your hotel has bad internet.
Well, yeah.
Could you guys have gone to a Panera or something? Or?
I wondered about that, but then I thought, when it got to a certain percentage,
I was start over again?
Yeah, what's the point?
Well, Panera would probably have upload caps anyways.
There you go.
What does that mean?
They can cap the rate at which you can upload data.
It's just an example. I mean, is there somewhere you could have gone? I mean, how long would it have taken in a normal place?
I mean, the only place I could have thought of to come was
No, but I mean, say you were doing it like where you normally do it. How long would it take?
I don't know.
It would probably take 10 minutes if you did it from our studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Milton's has been the sponsor of the show all week, sponsoring Steve Robinson. I think a perfect example of why Milton's is great is the shirt Steve is wearing right now, which is...
You could look like Steve Robinson.
What are you talking about?
If you don't,
that's not a Milton shirt.
No, it's not a Milton shirt, but it pops.
It's the ugliest fucking shirt I've ever seen in my life.
I think it's great.
He's on vacation.
You're making a comeback now. While my stock,
Steve.
While my stock is raised and with some people at Barstool this week and lowered with others, Mike's has plummeted.
Sure.
Steve's actually gone up. I mean, people have noted Steve's beard has made him less of an asshole.
Yeah, right.
This shirt today ruins that. I don't
think so at all.
How do you describe that shirt?
I mean, I woke up this morning and I was feeling kind of shitty, and I was like, I think I'm going to turn things around and decide to have a good day. So I put on my
this morning.
You might be wrong.
That's true.
With this crowd,
that
might be a winning shirt.
It's wacky.
Yeah.
It's true. You're wacky. Why were you feeling down this morning?
I didn't sleep really well.
I didn't either. 2 nights in a row.
I smashed my phone this morning.
What, out of frustration?
No, I don't do that. I was paying for.
I wanted 200.
Yeah. Airbnb life has gotten. I'm over it at this point.
What happened?
How are the Argentinians?
Nothing. It was just I don't have air conditioning. I'm like hot, and sweaty, and just.
Isn't it not nice at night?
No? It cooled down a little bit, but it was.
These guys have air conditioning in the house in Miami.
Yeah, it's a weird look.
The fuck?
I know.
It's 3,000 degrees in the summer.
You see the fucking chickens that are running around outside?
I saw the picture of the chickens. I did see a picture of the chickens.
It feels like Venezuela.
It's kind of it's sort of
you get
I don't know how that feels. But
wait a second.
Venezuelans are gamble as well. I don't. But you did this to yourself though.
I did, yes.
Like the great people Mills made it clear. Have yourself a nice. Why don't you check into a nice place for the next couple of nights?
I've already paid for the Airbnb. I'm
okay,
fine.
but I'm just
What was for dinner last night with the Argentinians?
Decided to be miserable. I got lunch at the same place I got lunch yesterday, and I got dinner at the same place I got dinner yesterday.
Attaboy.
1 second. Carrabis thinks the sale talk will take over today.
Meaning what? He doesn't want to come on?
I don't know. No, we're good, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there to
3
say?
hours?
Yeah, it's not like we have
now
inside
let's break
information.
down these financials.
What room number?
211.
Okay, thanks, Steve. That'll be on the air tonight.
We have 12
what's the
fucking
NASDAQ
security
saying about
guards. Besides, you're in the bed check video you did with Brandon Walker.
No
it
shit.
showed exactly where you were.
I know. That's such a B-walk thing to do, though.
You boys are smitten, it seems.
What? Sorry, I was thinking something else.
Were you texting Brandon?
No, I was thinking.
Thinking of something funny Brandon said.
I was thinking, he's made this fucking Saban joke
That's
the other
cute.
day. He's like always Saban. I'm always like Dabo, and it's just whatever. We kind of do this thing.
I hear him and Steve were giving me a good trashing yesterday.
Not true.
He really exaggerated that conversation.
Kevin Francis Geary.
I knew that. I was kidding.
When we were walking, I was like, yeah, it's going to take Mike some time to catch up with us. You kind of forget that he's blind.
Oh, that hurt a little bit.
Classic.
I didn't realize you were saying that.
By the way, I thought they gave a good performance yesterday with you guys. I brought it.
You certainly did.
I gave you the energy.
You did, and a couple other gentlemen did.
Good.
And then a lot of the people in Miami, not so much. Also, the sound was right. It's a whole thing. But
Is it going to be up or no?
Were you not in that form?
Okay.
But we're thinking something else.
Let the art
using
work.
it for something else. Yeah.
So he lost his edge when he was interviewing a homeless person.
Well, we'll get there later. Much later, like after the show. All right. Miltons.com is a place you go to. Check out their sale page for the best deals. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill if you want to go to the actual physical stores. But go online to Miltons.com and get the deals going. Look great, at a great price, help out a great company, and help out the Kirk Minihane Show. Get that done. Go to Milton's right now. Tommy Bahama, Johnny O's, Vineyard Vines. Mike is looking very nice today. I'm guessing that's a Milton shirt for sure.
course.
That is a very nice shirt. I like that shirt.
I'm a Milton's guy.
You absolutely are. Big winter clearance sale going on currently, as we speak, right now at Milton's. Miltons.com. Go there today, check out their sale page, and let them know the Kirk Minihane Show sent you. We love Milton's.
Oh, yes. Even B. Michael Geary wears Milton's.
That's right. Yes, he does. I saw that last night. I got to do this story. I told Carrabis 9:15. I have to read this Boston Globe magazine story.
It's the fucking craziest thing that's ever been published in that newspaper.
I say this.
It is.
We say this every 3 weeks. My friend,
it's going to take a while to.
We reach out to my friend Pete Carl yet.
We've sent an email through the webpage that
to the
Carl
gentleman
has.
who wrote the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read this story, Mike?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so it's in the Globe magazine, which is in the Sunday paper, I guess, right? So the title is "Driving in Boston as a Man After My Gender Transition."
Fine. Well, must be nice.
Yes,
to drive as a man. Not all of us can do that.
That's true.
You know?
Now that you're not a woman, you can finally drive, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I read this. I actually see this headline, and I do get that little tingle of excitement when I'm like, I'm about to get globed.
You know what you're in for?
I'm about to get globed hard. Give it to me.
Yeah.
But then I thought,
in fact, when you sent it, I read the headline and I was like, well, it's obvious. There's no way it's that. There's no way that's what it is.
But you know what?
They never quite disappoint, do they?
You always fall for that old trap, don't you?
I do.
Charlie Brown himself. So I thought, but then I thought, and I really do try and think this. I thought maybe, because I mean, it's an interesting angle to take. Maybe there's a new perspective here that, you know, that they're going to tackle. Right?
Sure.
No?
Yeah,
He's
sure.
a dead look on
Why
his
not?
face. That's a scary look, Steve. Jesus. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to be careful with this story.
Why?
Because
I think Steve's got equity in this whole deal. He's been
what, the fucking Phoenix Company?
I think the author might be insane to have written something like this. It's just crazy.
Okay.
All right, so he's not being.
So you're not going to be careful at all, then. It seems like you've taken. Seems like there's a few steps in between being careful and calling the author insane. I'm not going to say my friend P. Carl.
Might be the exact term that got you in trouble the last time. It's insane.
That's true. That's a good point. I almost just want to read this story. Like, I just want to read.
I think you might have to just read the entire thing.
Let's hear it.
Pete Carl, by the way, I'll give you is a distinguished artist in residence.
What are you laughing about?
It's just a great Globe thing. And the author of the new memoir, Becoming a Man. Send comments to magazine@globe.com. The story, by the way, has 90 comments and is nowhere on social media. Like I had to dig to find it once because I wanted to quote tweet it, but I couldn't even find it to quote tweet.
Right.
So a lot of comments were blocked too as well.
I would think the Globe would tweet that out because that would get some traction. I would think just a headline.
Can I say I think even the Globe
knows
might be embarrassed by the story?
Okay, maybe. I think you're giving him a lot of credit, but
I've been thinking about cars my entire life. When I was growing up, my dad was a used car salesman at a Volkswagen dealership. He had a different car every few months. There were the revolving door that brought him home and then took him away for dizzying stretches, despite promises to be back for dinner with the family or pick up a Christmas tree for the holidays. My mother and I would stare out the back kitchen window, waiting for him to pull into our gravel driveway, never knowing which car to look for. So I think if you want to ding, if you're listening at home and you want to ding potential things that seem cinematic and maybe not true, if you have a dinger at home, I might give that a little whirl at that point.
That's our first ding?
Yes. And then, by the way, while your finger's hot, she would collapse in a rage when it was clear that this night no car would be coming at all. Do we have a dinger, Steve, or no?
I often do that. I collapsed in a rage. I said I can't go to drag night.
You just collapse into a bed.
Yeah.
You collapse into that bed. You have air conditioning in your place?
Too much. It's chilly in there.
I like that though. See, this
guess.
room doesn't get, not this room, but this, air conditioning doesn't quite get cold enough for me. I like to abuse the air conditioning of the hotel when I'm here.
So I don't mind it being cold. Hey, there's our ding.
All right. I was looking more for a ding. Let me hear it again. That's not bad, but it's almost more of a bell.
I think that works, though.
You're looking more for a dong.
You know what we should have? You know what we should have? We should have the sound of a honking car, because a car story. What did he say? I didn't even hear him.
He said you're looking more for a dong than a ding.
An idiot. Glad you're being careful, Steve.
I feel like that was an action.
Careful Steve is not very careful.
No, he's a wild man.
I mean,
I've never heard him this blue.
I like that.
Never heard him work this blue.
When you have doubt, Steve, you know what I'm going to give you? Executive honking privileges for this story. Okay?
Terrific.
How do you feel about that?
I'm thrilled. It's really turned the morning around for me.
You feel better now. You have the shirt on.
I got the shirt on. I've got executive honking privileges.
Don't honk too much or I'll get fired up. I'll start throwing haymakers.
well, I know who you are. So what you're saying is it would sound more like a dong than a ding in my mind.
Well, you were wanting something lower pitched before you moved to car horn.
Okay. We talked about the sale. We could have done this the whole show. All right, we'll start again then. Well, I mean, we'll start.
Yeah.
All right,
Back to the story.
My mother and I would stare at the back kitchen window, waiting for him to pull into our gravel driveway, never knowing which car to look for.
Okay. Please continue.
Can you do a special voice while you're
Why
reading
can't I
it
just
too?
avoid stories like this and just make my life easier? I mean, there's so many bets.
Didn't you have fun with Brandon Walker?
I had a lot of fun. The prop bets are insane this week.
Oh man, that interview with Charlie Weiss.
Who's good?
He's got a bird.
I have to say that was funny when he said, "Yeah, I know." That actually did make me laugh.
I saw people tweeting about that, and I was like, "Ooh, Kirk's gonna love getting
that's a great
sloppy
station.
seconds."
Like, that is a great. They're super loyal.
That's funny when they do that. When they're like,
very
Kirk,
funny.
do you have any thoughts about EEI?
Now, of course, it's a company that almost led me to suicide. I could be upset about that.
I mean,
they
I
did
hope
harass
he
you.
ends up in New England personally, only because that's where it looks like how it should be. Okay, but I was on EEI in Boston today.
Oh, that's a great story. Kirk loves
They
that
treat their
place.
employees phenomenal.
That's
phenomenal.
Kirk loves that.
Is that your favorite station to go on?
No, so I was.
I don't
No,
think
I only did it because Chris.
But you know what hurt my feelings? You know what those guys were doing to me?
Were they harassing you?
They were harassing.
They were definitely
I
harassing
think
you.
so.
Maybe we should just hold this story for the 42-hour podcast. She would collapse in a rage when it was clear that this night, no car would be coming at all.
Oh my goodness.
For a man who was just 5'6", my father had a big temper behind the wheel. He would shout at other drivers and say to me, "Did you see that? People are nuts." It didn't matter.
No, wait, I believe that one.
Okay, well, I thought you'd be a little more discriminating with it. It didn't matter if he rolled through a four-way stop, nearly hitting another car taking its rightful turn. Nothing was ever his fault. I never saw him get out of the car to threaten anyone, but I knew he was a guy who wasn't afraid of a good fight. I'd see him come home a little beat after a night of drinking and gambling.
That doesn't seem like a respectable quality, but what's so funny?
I don't know. It's so stupid.
It's a good story.
Just imagine an editor at the Globe read this.
Steve,
Maybe it was Shirley.
might be time to look up on YouTube maybe finger exercises, because I think you're about to put that old
Fingers gonna be
Indexerino into a hardcore workout here. These days, I drive like my dad because driving in Boston has turned me into a macho lunatic.
All right.
For most of my driving life, I was merely a screaming and impatient petite woman in the eyes of angry male drivers, bikers, and pedestrians. Men laughed at me when I flipped them off from my driver's seat or shouted in their face while trying to avoid being flattened in a crosswalk.
Why? There's so many beeps.
I posed no threat to them. This was before my gender transition. As I have entered my new life living as a man over the last few...
I believe that.
Actually happened.
I believe that.
What are you doing? You've lost privileges. She's actually entered. She now is a man.
Now wait a second.
What the fuck are you doing?
Now wait a second.
Stop. She is a man. That's she was
Steve.
a woman. Is now a man. That's a fact.
But now wait a second.
Why? Dude, don't do that.
Sorry, it's the computers.
Leave
just,
it alone. She's
honking.
no. we can think the story's bullshit, but I think it's great if she's happier living as a man.
That part
not
is
she.
all above board.
If he's happier now as a man, fantastic, great. Mm-hmm. But this is just. We'll give the beeper a break for a second. I'll read for a little bit, then maybe we'll bring him back. As I have entered my life living as a man over the last few years, I have learned that male drivers behave differently when interacting with other male drivers, and that men in transit are never wrong. Changing genders just isn't about the fact that I look different, but how I may perceive from one context to the next. This is essentially, I think, this gentleman watched the old Mr. White sketch with Eddie Murphy.
That's what I thought
and
the whole
basically
time.
was like, I'll just write a story about it.
I'm buying this newspaper.
That's really it. Oh, when there was at the bank, he's like, yeah, it's fine.
Just take it.
Just take all
Go ahead. That's exactly what I was thinking about. I almost said it earlier.
Which is, maybe one of the 5 best sketches ever on SNL.
Yes.
Okay. I perceive from one context to the next. Often this to my advantage. At the car dealership, the young salesman can't stop talking about my sneakers. Okay, you want to make a comeback there? Adolescence never really ends for men. And the longer he goes on, the better my deal seems to get. So, this weird thing where you're at a car dealership and the first offer isn't actually the deal that they're willing to accept at the car dealership?
Right.
This is incredible. I didn't know. Did you know this, Steve?
They were talking about the sneakers. They weren't negotiating or haggling over price.
I used to always assume it was, you walk sticker, get the hell out of here. Here's the price. You can negotiate at a car dealership?
Can we get a picture of the sneakers?
Can we call a female Minihane here real quick?
What? Yeah, I can try.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, some of the numbers, I don't have the numbers sorted out by gender.
Okay. Well, it's,
Steve did inform me there's a Lamborghini rental place right next to me. I might have to try this out to see if my sneakers get me a good deal.
I was pitched the same idea as well. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, maybe Dave will say the gloves are off now. Who knows? Papers are signed.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe it's time to be wacky again.
All right.
Let me get in trouble.
All right.
That crazy thing you were going to do, trying to get a media night. That would have been insane. It brought the whole place down.
Or imagine if I didn't go to media night and went to a restaurant.
It would have been crazy.
That would have been nuts.
I just want to talk to a woman who has bought a car before and to see if she negotiated a price or because it's almost insulting the women, isn't it?
I would think so. But I guess, you never know.
We're about to get to the real meat of the story, but go ahead.
I have heard stories of women feeling like they treat men differently when they're selling a car. Like, listen, honey, that sort of a thing.
Okay, but,
Talk down to maybe.
I guess. Sure. Steve is panicked.
It doesn't agree.
We can do it later, Steve, okay?
No, I was just scrolling through the list. I mean, they're like 90% male names, but we can call Gabby if you would like.
Who's that?
I don't fucking know. She's a fan.
I assume Mike knows her. I don't know. He talks to all of them.
I do. Sure, Gabby's nice.
Call Gabby.
Let's get her on the horn.
Can't we try?
Be great if she's like, that asshole KFC's not in studio.
Don't say that. Steve, get rid of that, please. I don't like hearing that. Good job, Gabby.
Oh, Gabby.
Or like Gab, is it?
More like
Gab, Babby? Can't answer-y? No, it doesn't work.
You have reached the voicemail.
Nope. Oh, well. All right. Well, we'll try later. Adolescence never really ends for men, and the longer he goes on, the better my deal seems to get. The mechanic at the same dealership, of course, not named. The mechanic at the same dealership fixes a $1,200 side view mirror that I broke free of charge because white guys seem to see other white guys as comrades in the costly mishaps of everyday life.
It's always that is true.
What the fuck?
Well, you don't know.
Is she driving a fucking rocket ship? $1,200 for a side view mirror?
Well, I mean, this is also. Well, they're not that much. Mine are. It's not that much. but I'm being like, I mean, that is as globe as it gets.
No, here's where you're wrong.
Go ahead.
Is that I was doing some man on the street stuff yesterday.
Call Steve. Find a car dealership.
There's a large Hispanic community in Miami, so that's a lot of who I talk to. Mm-hmm. But whenever I would see a white person, they would say, "Hello, comrade," and I would say, "Hello, finally a friend. Come over here."
Fair
please.
point. I was running this morning early, but still. Jogging, like you said, there's a nice minority community around here.
Sure.
We're the minorities around here. It's wonderful. Yes. Fantastic. Great. Love this place. A white man angry. White guy walks by, pissed off, running past me. Then he sees I'm a fellow white guy, gets less angry.
Gives a little smile.
Not yes, A. B, pulls out $25,000.
Oh, good.
And just hands it to me. And he only said, pay it forward. But he said, pay it forward to a white guy.
I almost think that goes without saying.
I thought it did too.
Yeah.
But
it's nice of him to let you know.
I gave another guy a quick 10 G's next time. I was that's how it works.
There we go.
Yes. And then I bashed somebody's car out of frustration because I'm angry. But I said, don't worry, you're a white guy. You can get this fixed for free. I know where a white guy fixes cars.
Okay, good.
Yes, we're good. We're good here.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is a tight-knit community.
Is that the craziest sentence you've ever read in your life?
Will someone let Dave Portnoy know I'm white? Someone let him know right now, because he must not know. He must not be aware.
The mechanic at the same dealership fixes a $1,200 side view mirror that I broke free of charge because white guys seem to see other white guys as comrades in the costly mishaps of everyday life. Next sentence.
So I just need to find some whitey to fix my phone for free?
Yes, you're all set.
You're great.
White masculinity has privileges no white man can fathom when he has never lived without them. I know because I have lived without them. How do you even respond to this bullshit? No, I understand. I agree. The white man in America, for the great majority of this history, have definitely gotten the breaks. I'm not here to argue that. There is no fucking way on God's green earth somebody fixed a $1,200, works at the company, fixed it for free because you're a white person. That is impossible. That's a fucking lie.
Well, you haven't even gotten to the part that confused.
You're right.
It gets progressively worse.
We're nowhere right now in this.
Okay,
but I'm just saying, this is like, think about that at its core. I mean, I know you've never driven cars or whatever.
I've
Fine.
not.
Steve, you had cars repaired.
I have, yes.
Have you paid every single time for it?
Yes.
So have I.
Well,
there's no.
Listen, it's not unanimous though. I have never, as a white man, paid for a car repair.
That's a good point.
So it's possible.
Do you think there's a chance that this gentleman had some sort of insurance that paid for it, or something in the?
Maybe, I don't know. But
yeah, I don't think that her car was actually broken. I think this entire thing is fabricated.
Complete lie.
Yeah.
No, I think
I will say though that when my wife brings in the car to get repairs, her quotes tend to be a lot higher than when I bring them in.
Well, you're
I think they do take
true?
it. I think they do. Some mechanics will try to take advantage of one.
That's what I'm saying. It does happen.
Is yours free?
No.
Okay.
No. We always depend on paying.
It seems like a strange way to make a business.
Give away shit for free.
That you can make $1,200. And first
to
of
give
all,
away to the majority of the country.
And the Steve's, yes. I mean, yeah. How do these people live in Iowa for repairing cars? It's like, what is this like? Just like a community where everyone just gets a little house in the prairie.
We in the white community call it the insider's deal.
I mean, can somebody key me in on this, please? I'm getting fucked. To Steve's point, $1,200 for a side view mirror. What do they do to this?
Seems a little excessive.
Made with gold? What the fuck?
Maybe it's a nice car.
Could be. I drive to the college where I teach 2 days a week because the public transit in Boston is a dilapidated, unreliable nightmare.
Well, that's one true statement.
True, that's a ding. Driving is hardly better, but at least I am alone and not smashed alongside the sweaty bodies of strangers in an overcrowded and filthy train. I'm with him again on that. In the last 5 years, the number of cars and trucks registered in Greater Boston has increased by 300,000. At the same time, we have the second highest rate of commuter train derailments of any metro system in the nation. Only New Orleans is worse. No matter how they commute, everyone here is late and everyone is on the verge of a meltdown, myself included. Can I say, I don't know the 300,000 necessarily or highest rate. I'll go along with him on that one. That paragraph to me is, I'll give that the Kirk Minihane seal of approval. 100% there. I don't have a problem with that one.
All right.
It's a little odd in the body of the entire column, though.
I agree.
Like an extraneous shot at the Boston metro system.
I don't disagree with it, though.
Fine. No.
I think she's. Rather, he is right on that.
I don't think everyone is in the verge of a meltdown on their way.
No,
to work.
but for sure,
public transit sucks.
Yes, we're fortunate.
Sucks.
Our community is fortunate.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, if I had to drive every day into the city of Boston, I would kill somebody. That's because I'm a guy and I'm white. That's what we do.
You get away with it too.
No, you did it for a while though. Entercom was in Boston.
Yeah, I was on the air at 6 a.m.
Okay, fair.
There was no traffic. I was there at 5:15. There was zero traffic, and I left at fucking 10:30. Like I had no. I'm very lucky in that way.
All right. So no murders under your belt then.
Not yet. One day last spring, I was pulling into a parking garage. Now, keep in mind, this next paragraph is completely made up.
Okay.
Like just a complete lie. Not even a lie, just a work of fiction, which I can't believe can happen at the Boston Globe. One day last spring, I was pulling into a parking garage when a white man started to back his work van into my car. I tapped the horn lightly. Thank you. The next thing I knew, he was in my window, screaming expletives, trying to open my car door to pull me out of the driver's seat for a fight.
Whoa. That does it happened to me when I came down here. I was pulled out for a fight.
That's true. true.
I'm harassed constantly, and I am a white man.
Driving as a man in Boston traffic, I am now fair game for a fight. But I also feel relax with that, Steve. I also feel a magnetic pull towards these displays of toxic white masculinity. Why was I so surprised when I realized that actual physical altercations might be a byproduct of mixing driving with bi-weekly testosterone injections?
Oof. You guys, you fellas, you drivers must get into physical altercations constantly.
What the fuck?
How often are you pulled out of your car?
What the fuck did you just say?
You heard me, bitch.
What the fuck did you just say?
You heard me.
You're a fucking driver.
Take this outside.
You don't fucking drive. You're not even a fucking driver. The fuck
Take this
up.
to the streets.
I mean, I'll just ask the question, okay? Black guys don't get mad when they're in traffic? As white guys do?
Never.
Okay.
There's never been...
Because I don't believe... she's overcooking it with white guys, obviously. But black guys...
Well, it's white,
They're
toxic male masculinity.
How about rich black guys?
No, never.
No?
No, I don't
Okay,
think so.
I'm just trying to figure out where we're at here.
No.
It seems like you're really going after the safest possible target here,
Well,
where
also,
you can get in no trouble.
I mean, even if you want
as
to
opposed
say,
to what we're doing.
If you want to say black or Hispanic guys, but also like go on YouTube and look at women fighting. I mean,
Sure.
I don't understand.
How do I drive as a man I want to be? How do I keep my spontaneous outbursts in check so I don't become what I despise? How can I avoid what I call the Kavanaugh face? Took a while.
You can't.
No. Once you're a white guy, that's...
It's just, it absorbs your being.
So Harry is 7. He'll be 8 soon. Just had his physical. And I said to the doctor, I'm like, something's going on with him. Like in his eye a little bit, his scrunch in his nose. And the doctor said, Harry, we're going to leave the room for a second here. You want to play with this game? Go ahead. He pulled me in, brought in a couple of other doctors and said, look, Kavanaugh face. And I said, what did I say, Mike?
It's just going to happen.
What did I say, Mike?
What'd you say?
2 words. My God.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it myself. Don't worry.
I should have picked up on it.
I'll handle it. Don't worry.
Can I make a quick aside? Is that my favorite line from Barstool Radio yesterday was when you mentioned that Harry is 7.
Yes.
And Big Cat said, I feel like he's getting younger. I thought he was older than that. And you go, well, he is. And you kind of moved on. And then a couple minutes later, Big Cat goes, I thought your son was 9. And you go, what do you want me to say, Dan?
He's very drilled down on it.
Yeah, I'm lying to you about the age of my son.
He's actually 26. Okay, I know Harry and Big Cat had this great relationship over the years.
Right.
I mean, like, how did you?
I did think he was 8, but I wouldn't have argued.
He'll
with
be
you
8 in
about
April.
it. Yeah. Okay.
I was there when he was born. I witnessed it. A scrunched nose, twisted lips, flushed cheeks, and spittle forming at the tongue. The face of a man who feels victimized for being held accountable for his own aggression? Music choices are critical. I have various playlists filled with soothing sounds to accompany deep and focused breathing. I put the car in drive, put both hands on the steering wheel, turn up the music, temper in check. Problem is, I've never been angrier. After living as a white woman for almost 50 years, I can finally see the privileges I've been missing out on. I can see now for some distance, feel more viscerally how badly men treat women. Becoming a man has exposed a new side of my temper, a new body to express it. This white guy is done being threatened by the fragile white men who feel wronged by their own mistakes. The guy in the van was backing into me. I don't believe in the delusions of white men and their infallibility and unfounded conviction, even if I am now living as one. On a warm October evening, I am halfway to work when it happens. I thought that was going to be like the fact checker called this gentleman and was like, hey, listen, we can't run this fucking story. that's not what it is. I see a 20-something white guy. Imagine just that's the amazing, if I may.
White.
Oh, my God. Jesus. How many times has Steve said that in a row in his life, by the way?
I know. It's uncomfortable.
It's mentioned 15 times in the story.
But I'll tell you.
To be fair, though, Steve, you do search for that word every story you read.
It's true.
Yeah. I got to tell you, though, in that shirt, it doesn't really fade. I'm like, this is a laid-back guy.
Seems like he's just a chill dude.
Not a care in the world. Yeah.
Right. You fit in. You know what, Steve? You might just move to New York with these guys. You fit in the world.
You kind of do.
Sure.
Steve was hanging out with me and Riggsy and with the guys yesterday before the show, shooting the shit.
Right.
He's one of the guys.
They love him now with that beard. They love him.
Oh, like Steve was loathed for a little while.
Yeah.
But he is zoomed past Mike.
Well, that was clean-shaven Steve.
Right.
This is beard Steve.
You might have to, if you got a full, wacky, crazy beard, you'd be set for life.
You know what? I think it's that and going to have to chug some Pink Whitney.
Oh, absolutely.
What do I mean, I've got a decent beard, good lineup right now. What's my issue?
They hate you.
Just my personality,
Yeah,
I
they
guess,
don't like
huh?
you. They just
All
like your talent.
Well,
They hate you.
what can you do?
Not much you can do at that point.
No.
You're a white guy. Deal with it.
All right, I'll
You get to be white at least.
That's true. That is the nice thing. Is
You
I
get
get
the
to go
fallback.
back to my beautiful hotel room that I
You're
got.
millions
that
of
they
dollars.
handed me because I'm white. And
You know who's very privileged as a white guy? I was just thinking of this. I was thinking of this last night. Intern Justin.
oh, for sure.
I mean, what a break he's gotten.
he really has.
What a fucking mess that person is, too.
Why did you say that?
By the way, yesterday I saw him there during the thing yesterday.
I know.
Like, he does work for me. How about like a, hey, Kirk, how's it going?
What do you mean?
He didn't say anything to
Well,
me.
the interns have been trained not to talk to you.
Good. Perfect. That's what I'm saying.
So-
Test passed.
Mike, would you stay as you are, white and blind,
Right.
or become a minority and get your sight?
Please. You know what? I don't want to put him in any uncomfortable
Thank
situation.
you.
We
I
all know
appreciate
the answer
that.
to that.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
God.
White is right, baby.
I mean, what are we doing here, Steve? Jesus. I know we oversell stuff. This is I mean, we're not done yet, but this is a fucking insane. Like the Boston Globe, the people who own the Red Sox, an organization filled with white people who play the park filled with white people,
Right.
are telling you that no matter what, if you're a white man, you're a fucking asshole. There's nothing you can do about it. Not a single thing. It's not possible. How racist is that?
And yet they still publish a column by a white man.
That's true.
I can't believe they're platforming this
white
kind
man.
of toxic
True.
masculinity.
But so he was
Good point, Steve.
pulled out of his car, and basically there was an altercation, and that's an example of white male privilege.
Keep in mind it didn't happen.
That part I didn't understand.
Well,
but even as an example, I don't understand it.
Maybe this will help you.
Oh, please.
I'm halfway to work when it happens. I see a 20-something white guy on a bike to my right. As I pass him, he puts out his left arm to signal a turn. The next thing I know, I'm in the spotlight, and he's pounding his fists on my car windows and screaming in my face. I hadn't come close to hitting him, but a white man's rage doesn't need logic. It just needs an outlet.
Come on.
I mean, how do you? Well, you're not a man who uses logic ever, do you? As a white guy, you've never had to. I wouldn't think. I certainly don't.
Say that again.
You heard me.
Say that again.
You heard me. I said you don't use logic.
Fucking little blind bitch.
No, it's.
You fucking say that again. Huh?
Now, that has actually been said to me here, so I don't know what example we're making.
Well, I was told to say it to you every day.
Okay,
yeah, I'm sorry. It was an ultimatum. Then he's pedaling in front of my car, slowly swerving from side to side. He races ahead to a green light, parks his bike in front of my car until the light turns red. Do you know how long it takes to drive 3 miles in Boston traffic? You know how much longer it takes when you miss out in a green light? I get out of my car, and much of what ensues a blur. I shout, "I never came near you." He shouts something I can't hear because I'm screaming over his screaming. Finally, I hear myself say, "Get off your bike and come say that to my face." Yeah, I didn't think so, pathetic little man. A woman driving the car behind me starts to honk her horn. And the sound jolts me back to a more recognizable version of myself in seconds. I realize that woman just witnessed what I am seeking to eradicate. I didn't solve the problem of unjustified white male rage. I'm just another angry white man, like my father, aggressively driving through the streets and picking fights.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, I love this story. I love
arc
this
of the
Choosing
story.
to pick fight.
P, my man P, who we're going to invite in the show, right?
Yes.
That what I just read to you guys is the single craziest story ever written, ever. It is a work of fiction. And when you submit like that, something like that to the Globe magazine, they just don't do any fact checking at all, right? I mean, they obviously cannot do any fact. That is one of those wonderful Cullen-esque unprovable things.
Yes.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it happened. I could tell you. I got into a fight on my run this morning.
Well, I'm not going to get the guy's name after I try to fight him for riding his bike too close
Right.
to my car.
Sure, but
But if you did you'd get away with it. You're a white guy.
But I would say here's a pretty simple question. Okay, P. Can you give me the receipt from the auto bar, the dealership? Can you make that deal for me?
I don't want to get them in any trouble.
Where was it? Show me.
It was
Do you
around
have any pictures? Because
Boston area.
Steve, when you get into a car accident or something happens to your car, you take pictures of it.
I deleted
Did the
them.
salesman give you his card?
Right. Did you take photographs of the damage to the car?
I deleted them though. I didn't think I would need them anymore.
Can I take a look at it now?
Ooh, the car's fixed.
No, that's not. You're not handling this right.
What do you mean?
So you're a white guy, and I'm challenging
Well,
you.
I'm a white guy.
Yeah, you're.
Well,
you're
then fuck you.
That's how you do it.
Oh, okay.
There
Go
you
fuck
go.
yourself.
There you go. Not that difficult.
Speaking of white guys,
Another privileged white man finding his way in the room. Go ahead, sit down.
take a seat.
Jared Carrabis, who has chocolate milk all over his pants, I think. Just water?
Just water.
It's just water.
Hey, the Rocket's here, baby.
No, this is Jared. Rocket is asleep right now.
Even he doesn't want to sit next to me. I'm very hurt by this.
When you fucking put the mic in a chair, do you want me to take the mic off the chair and sit next to you?
I didn't put
Why?
the mic
Why
in
do you?
one.
Why is this?
Why are you so
what do you have
angry?
an attitude for?
I mean, he told me where to sit by putting the mic on a different chair. If you
You're
wanted
welcome.
Me to,
You are.
if my mic wanted me to sit next to him, you would have put them. I would have walked in like this. There would have been a mic right here.
You're welcome to sit wherever you like.
I'd like to sit right here.
All right.
That's fine.
That was kind of my point.
I'm more in the middle with you guys.
I got you.
Is that actual chocolate milk, or is that like a?
It's a breakfast drink.
How is it?
Yeah,
Is it
I
powdery?
don't do breakfast food wise.
You look too thin to me.
I am thin. I had the flu, and then I had
Oh shit! You got coronavirus?
pretty much. Yeah.
What happened?
Been sick for like fucking 3 months.
Oh, I know that, but what's going on? Is it like a?
No. I'm not dying. I'm fine. Yeah. It's too bad.
It's fine.
Yeah. I would have loved to have overshadowed the news today.
Well, I mean, you
Really
texted me.
cucked him.
You texted me like 45. What do you think? We're like break down financials for an hour for 3 hours.
No, I mean, it's just,
we started the show with it. I mean,
it's
you know.
it's big news.
I know,
and,
but
it would have been weird. I've had a very humble trip so far. So
I saw it yesterday. You've not existed on this trip.
What do you mean?
You told me you're like I have nothing to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do radio every day.
I know that, but I mean,
Snapchat.
right?
Outside of that, I've written a few blogs.
Sure.
Stuff that I could have done from New York. I actually, before the trip, I went into Jen, who you don't like Jen?
I like Jen.
Yeah, we like Jen.
Jen's an ally,
Okay,
I
all
think.
right.
Wow,
I
she
thought
doesn't
you
like,
had-
she
I
doesn't
thought
like
you had-
us.
No, I thought you had a beef with her.
She seems.
I don't think so.
She seems to think I don't like her.
Okay.
She seems.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
There was a moment on the show where you didn't know who she was, maybe.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
no,
But
she's
that's
been great.
But I also, like I said yesterday on the radio, I didn't know who he was. Like
He's a rude guy. He doesn't. You know,
Joke.
Someone actually sent me that clip, and they were like, "Can you believe what Kirk said about you?" And I was like, "How many fucking times does Kirk have to do this before you get it through your
It's the
head
oldest joke in the book.
that we are friends in real life, and that he can say whatever?"
I was saying that's kind of pushing it too far.
I consider Jared a friend.
Yeah, I mean,
friends.
I'll say this. Can I
put it
say this
this
about?
way,
I'll
put it this
say. I'll say this about Jared real quick because I you know, like when I've had actual stuff going on in my life, he always reaches out.
Yeah.
and I would do the same for you.
That's
You've been sick for
well,
3 months. I didn't check in.
No, I mean, like I'm currently in therapy. You never text me. But
You didn't
the
tell
other-
me that.
You're supposed to know.
How would I know that?
That's true.
Look at me.
If you were a
I
friend,
just assumed you were always in therapy.
Yeah,
his pants are a
look
mess.
at me.
How is that going?
It's good. I mean, like I was in therapy for like 5 years, and then I stopped because of Barstool, which is weird. Not that I'm blaming Barstool; it was more just the fear of Dave. When you're in a room, when you start full time at Barstool and you're just a blogger,
Yeah.
If news breaks, like you have a panic attack if you're not.
Well, what's an
have something
example?
on
It's
the
Red
site in,
Sox news, you
25
mean.
minutes, huh?
Like Red Sox news, or just
This is
news?
when I went. So I was part time for 2 years, and then I went full time to cover the whole league. So I started with just Red Sox.
So give me an example. Whatever. Somebody
dies.
Somebody gets
Jose
traded.
Fernandez's death, and I'm in a fucking therapy session. We got nothing on the blog about the biggest sports news of that season.
That's a you issue.
And then he'll tweet. I mean, not knowing where I was,
shit
he'll be
on
like,
you.
"Hey, Carrabis, like, where's the fucking blog?"
Well, it sounds like
that's-
bullying to me. I don't endorse
but-
that. It
but
seems
it
like harassment. I don't endorse
creates-
that.
It creates great little blog soldiers.
I was gonna say, but by that logic, you can't do anything that would prevent you.
Correct.
Like,
but
you can't
now
take a shower.
It's different now. It's different now.
Do you
'Cause we
complain
have-
like? Do you go?
there's
Do
more
you go to
people
the
that do-
therapist
Yeah.
and complain about like Mookie Betts getting traded and stuff?
No, I usually it's the conversations, like the central themes are usually like, "Why are you the way that you are?"
That's all they are, and it comes down to.
Yeah.
I always say this. For me, every single time, and I've gone to therapy now for over 30 years now. It always comes down to my dad. At its core, it's about your parents.
Yeah.
And I don't know your relationship with your dad.
I have a great relationship. with
Yeah,
my
and
dad.
your mom seems like a nice lady.
She's great.
She
His
always
sessions
likes.
are more
probably-
about Alex Cora.
She likes things on Twitter all the time.
She
One of
is
the great
a
Twitter
big
likers of all
fan.
time.
Yes, she thinks that the like button is the acknowledge that I saw this button.
I get that. Every once in a while, she'll like something. And I think,
Yeah.
oh, she's a big fan of mine. Then I just realize, no, she just likes everything on Twitter.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So what? So then, what's the core? What's the issue?
I don't know.
It seems like you're making real progress.
no. Well, I mean,
Let's
like,
let's talk it out. So like, what's
I'm a
the?
big social anxiety guy.
So am I. Like,
I don't know.
I'm not at all. I'm very confident everywhere I
well,
go.
yeah, you're a lost
Yeah.
case. I mean, but like, what do you mean? Like you're because I can't. You've probably seen me operate in these. Like I just walk through and
Yeah.
Don't,
No, I'm good in like settings like this. It's just like you magnify the moment, and I'm just like,
well, I'm much better with the mics on. I can't.
for sure.
I cannot communicate off the air.
Correct.
Nor do I really want to.
You're a social misfit.
Yeah, like I'm having dinner with these guys tonight.
Yeah.
I'm dreading it.
We don't have to do it.
No, it means a
It's
lot.
not an anxiety thing. That's
That'll be
just
okay.
kind of
It'll
like
actually be okay.
situational.
Yeah, but like like I would never go. You're going to the party on Friday night. I would never.
I hate that. That stuff I'm terrible with.
I don't think you're invited. You're good.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm not invited to this one.
No, I know. But even like Jack Sabby, like, I could see you were. I was good in that situation, but I had to fucking puff it up. Like, you do live shows.
I'm going to do a half and half. Like, I'm going to go to Rough and Rowdy, but I don't know if I'm going to stick around for like
Rough and it'd be much easier, I think, right? Because no one's going to be really paying attention.
You're watching something. The focus isn't on you.
Well, last year it fucking was. I was the ring girl last year.
All right, that's fair.
That's a good point. But even that is performing, though. That's different than like.
Thank you for respecting the craft.
Well, I'm just saying that is different than like. I mean, that is different than like just being at a party and communicating with like 30 people.
Sure,
which sucks. Some people can do that.
Some people can.
It's a great skill.
Yeah, I feel like it's more so like in Boston, no issue with it because it's like if I'm like walking down the street or something, I'm more likely to get a compliment. In New York, I usually get like the side eye. I'm like, oh.
Well, who cares?
Even in New York, that's probably you thinking of it, though. Honestly, in New York.
The irony is you're not, but that's not.
But it happens. It happens. Like, pretty much, because I don't really. I usually
fans spitting on you.
I'd say, like people
go back to Boston.
I've gone like out to bars. Right? Like people like have like tried to like fucking attack me. It's like Jesus Christ, dude. Like we're talking about sports here,
right?
But,
yes, I get some, but yeah. But I was saying earlier, you and Dan, I think, are the two people who understand what we do the best.
Yeah.
Like even
Kevin too.
Well,
Kevin's in on the joke.
You should have heard him yesterday.
He's had a tough couple of days with him in the fans. He's struggling.
Usually he is, but
yeah, he's on. He also seems like he's turning into
fucking fuck, you fucking pussy cunt, fuck.
Turning into the Joker. He's turning into Joaquin Phoenix the last couple of days. I'm concerned.
So I think Kevin's issue is that he takes out some of his anger against the Minifans on you guys personally.
And that's very offensive.
Yeah. I mean, like, the Minifans hate me. But
no, that's not that. I don't think that's true.
I think it's starting to turn.
I think here's what happened. I think they initially
when you first started here, you were like, he's a pussy, fuck this guy,
and they all believed it.
And they believed it.
Yes.
But you and I I'm surprised about that because we already had an existing relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that they to now what hurts you in the Minifans' eyes is the Red Sox stuff.
Yeah.
But I have given you, I've been very magnanimous. I've given you a pass on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because I'm open and honest about it. If
that's true.
I tried to give you like a bullshit excuse,
like Bradford, that's true.
Oh, Bradford. I didn't have a word with that guy.
You hate him too, right?
I don't hate him. I just, when you told me the thing about the press passes.
Totally true. Call him up. He might not answer you. Give him a call.
He'll answer you.
It was one of those things where I was like, that makes sense.
Oh, it's 1,000% true. Yeah. But you have, in my great friend Riggs and the guys at Foreplay.
You guys patch things up on radio or no?
How about this? I told him I was wrong yesterday. I apologized.
Wow.
That's a big, expansive man. Right
that is.
Yeah. Why did you admit that you were wrong? What were you wrong about?
Because I just went way. It was an inappropriate. It was a $50 reaction to a $5 crime.
Are you talking about when you called into radio to defend Blind Mike? I think. I mean, you said the same thing about me. Apologize to me then.
I stand by those comments.
Okay, all
right. but like Riggs, I think was actually hurt by it.
Yeah,
a little bit. I don't like. I
almost think more uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Like I don't like doing that to nice guys.
He is a nice
guy.
guy.
Jared knows the
Who
fucking
cares?
Jared. Thank you.
You can you could literally say whatever you want. I'm just gonna be like, Kirk.
Right. He didn't answer. Nope. It's weird.
It is weird. Very weird. Off brand.
But that goes on all the time. That happened. I was saying with the bar with the.
I like Rob though. Like my relationship with Rob. Hold on. My relationship with Rob is like like my sister when I was younger, where it's like, you're so mean, but like I just I just let it roll off my back.
He's been mean to you?
I mean, we had a spat in like 2017 or something like that. He took offense when I announced that I was going on Baseball Reporters with Tony Maz.
Yeah,
that was going to be like a weekly spot. I was going to do an hour a week.
That's
with Tony.
The station in Boston. That's not EI. Just people are listening from other parts of the country. Jared.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I was very bitter at EI. By the way,
I remember.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Did we?
You and I did. Yeah, I think we did.
So not on the podcast.
No, I think I forget. Yeah,
I got the station their first interview with David Price. Never heard from anyone, and then I went to Sports Hub. They were actually the first station to give me an opportunity.
Oh, they gave you a platform,
and then they tried to hire me after that, and I was like, no, like
no, but I
you didn't want me then, but like you want me now. And
who EI?
Like, yeah,
well, that's also led to the whole thing with Portnoy and EI.
Zambrano, yeah.
This was way before that.
I know, but does it seem crazy as this morning when the company is valued at $500 million that you thought about leaving for WEI?
I never even thought about it. I just wanted to know the number.
Right.
You know?
Well, but
everyone wants to know what they're worth.
I think that's
of course.
Sure.
But I do think there's this
well, not everyone. I'd rather not know what I'm worth.
You know exactly what you're worth.
Yeah. Exactly.
But there's this sort of old media, young media battle. Like I said, the Foreplay guys did a good I forget what it was. And then they had they shit on these writers who dumped all over them. Oh, for knowing the something about Bryson DeChambeau or something.
Yeah,
because they're friends with them.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, but they say they're friends. Like, what's the there's my issue is when you don't, and Rob does other beat writers, when you act like you're not pro player or pro an ass kisser, but you actually are. I hate that. Just be honest about it.
Right.
Like, why can't you sit in the fucking? Why can't you sit in a press box and watch a game? Who gives a shit?
Right. So to compliment Rob, because I like Rob. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know why you feel the way that you do. He was one of the first like beat guys back in the day when he was going to like do workouts with Pedroia. He was trying to like make like funny content or whatever.
Media, yeah.
Like that was never happening before that. Like
Correct.
I was like, oh, like okay. So that was when things started to turn in the sense of, oh, so you don't have to be this buttoned up.
Oh, the world changed.
I don't have a rooting interest thing. Like I can actually do things with the players, but actually work for a legit media outlet. So yeah, in that sense, like I was like, oh, cool. Like Rob's doing this.
Visionary.
But when I went to Sports Hub,
yes,
I tweeted out something like,
is this stuff you say to your therapist? Your therapist must be listening to you yap like this.
I don't really think I talk about work there.
Never at all?
Really?
Yeah, not a ton. I mean, it's mostly just like the dynamic of it versus like actual.
It's about your intensely personal stuff?
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing.
What do you mean you don't
There's
know?
nothing like traumatizing that happened in my life.
So what's going on? Why are you going to therapy?
I mean,
are you taking medication?
Not yet. I mean, I had to leave the Celtics game last night and like after like the first quarter.
Why?
Can't be there.
Why?
What do you mean?
Just sweating.
Oh, you just kill so many people?
Yeah.
Just anxiety.
I get that. I
But
totally
there's-
get that.
I
I get that
literally-
completely.
There's so many more people at a Red Sox game, though.
Yeah, but like I'm
That's home,
kind
though,
of
for
like
him.
I'm like
That's
stuffed
home.
away too.
I guess.
And Fenway Park is like, you're totally boxed in.
I know, but now I kind of sit up in the State Street with all the
Oh, well, excuse us.
yeah
With the owners, you mean?
Big shot.
yeah.
Maybe
His buddy Sam Kennedy.
being with the commoners makes you anxious.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've grown.
That's true. You're so far above it.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So you actually left after the first quarter?
Yeah.
Who would you go with? With Clancy and those guys?
Fights and Casey and Nick Hamilton? Yeah.
Not invited. Wasn't invited.
I would have invited you, but
I would
not.
not.
I don't like sports.
I don't like. I would have no interest in
You
going.
wouldn't
to
have
that game. No, fuck no. Nothing against those guys. I like
not
those
after
guys.
what happened with the Maine Red Claws.
Well, that's true too. The Maine Red Claws are fucking us over.
What would you if I invited you to do an activity in Miami? What would get you to say yes? Besides like an athletic,
I'll tell you what.
You would go to lunch with him.
I
or
would go to
something?
lunch with you.
Yeah.
would you?
Yes.
Okay,
We could talk.
it'd be nice.
Yeah, but you're on what time
that.
you're on the radio?
2 to 4.
What are you doing the rest of today after the show?
So my balcony is connected to the rundown set.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up there and I'm just gonna watch the rundown because it's a big day in Barstool history.
That's true.
That's true.
And they can't tell me to leave because it's my fucking balcony.
That's true.
Yep.
So that's your day after.
It's just 11 a.m. So
Okay.
that doesn't take me up until lunch, really, because that's probably like 20 minutes.
Well,
half
reach
hour?
out if you want to have lunch.
I'd love to have lunch with you.
Absolutely, of course.
This would be a big day for you. Lunch with Jared, then dinner with us.
Yeah.
Huge.
But I also feel like you're an early lunch guy because you're an early wake up guy. So you probably have breakfast early, which makes you hungry for lunch early.
What's early?
11:30.
Yeah,
11.
like you're a before noon.
I can go
lunch guy.
noon. I can go.
Wasn't this an
12:30.
argument we had with Jared that you said you were eating lunch at 11 and he said that's not lunch? Or
Yeah,
something
but
like
but
that?
I,
Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
but I
it's
can
not.
but I can have lunch at.
You're eating at 11.
I can't eat. I can't eat lunch
brunch.
any later than 12:30.
Well, my school lunch was at like 10:30.
Yeah, that's
lunchtime.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's weird. Is that true though?
It was
Because
10:18, I think.
people will look that up.
10:18.
Okay,
It was
I'm just saying, Minifans-
first lunch, East Lawn Middle High School.
Look at the guy. He knows when lunch is.
Look it up.
Come on.
Minifans will look that up, so just stand by that.
Steve taking a lot of fat shots lately. I think I'm
I know,
losing
really.
weight.
Steve,
I'm slimming down.
I don't think you're losing weight.
I am.
Not on this trip. You're not.
I'm maintaining on this.
Mike is so
I'm maintaining.
Mike is so sensitive about this Barstool people hating him this week. He's
It's
not.
not- I don't
what do people
get
hate
it.
you for?
I don't get
Dave.
it.
Well,
Well, I
Dave.
mean,
Well,
I
Dave.
get it.
Dave hates him. Oh, see, okay.
He gets it too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, I do
everyone
get.
understands.
Well, I do get it.
I
mean,
get it. I mean,
I hate you. I mean,
I'm a nice guy.
Like, so I listen to the show. Obviously,
Right.
I've told you. I think you're great on the show.
Thank you.
But I think the Sam Kennedy stunt, people were like, come on. Like, now you're just causing problems.
And by the way, the one person who you could make a case could be angry about it, and I wouldn't
Is
necessarily
Jared?
agree with him, is Jared. And I don't think he cares.
I told
Unless I'm
him
wrong.
I didn't care, but it didn't affect me.
Now, here's my question.
People were
though.
rooting for
I
it to
told
affect
him I
me.
was going before
There's,
that, yeah.
there's
I know I
nothing-
was.
There's nothing that could happen that's going to affect me unless I do it.
That's was my thought process.
Yeah.
How did it get to the point where Dave knew about it? Unless you leaked it to him.
That Dave knew about it?
Yeah, because Dave knew about the MGM stunt.
I talked about it on Section 10. I
Oh,
talked
you
about
did?
what happened on Section 10, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't tell Dave. He actually,
There's no way that Dave was listening to the podcast.
he asked
though.
me.
No.
He asked me. He was like, why didn't you tell me that? And I was like,
So
because
somebody
it
told
didn't
him.
affect me. I don't know.
So he's looking for a reason to get mad.
Yeah, no,
he's hunting
Dave-
down reasons.
Dave came
Guy's
to me.
closing a deal and he's looking for
Anyone
reasons
know
to.
anything about Blind Mike?
Yeah.
Anything I can use?
Yeah. No,
So what happened? So Mike gets kicked out.
Mike gets kicked out on Friday.
Right.
On Saturday, I go to lunch. Outside of lunch, I come out. and
Wait.
there-
What time was lunch?
10:18.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So I came out, and there's like a bunch of people there that like basically, if you at Red Sox winter weekend, if anyone on the podcast stops to talk to one person, a line forms. Like you can't move. Like you move.
You're kind of a big deal.
No, not really. But in like Red Sox fans like the podcast, which we appreciate.
Absolutely. We love that podcast, and we love the Red Sox.
I mean,
fans.
you've been on the fucking podcast like 3 times.
I would go on the podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, I know you would.
Despite the fact you're on with that fuckhead, I would still do it.
Steve pisses me off.
He's a fucking loser.
Oh, you're down on him too now.
No, I've always been.
You always have been.
I've tried to get Steve off the podcast since he showed
That
up.
fucking
Why
Cora
is he
thing.
there then?
That,
'Cause he
we'll let
doesn't
you finish
work
the
for
story in a
Barstool.
second.
All right, go ahead.
That Cora video was embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Everything that he does. His head is
I
so
know you love
fucking
Cora and
big.
everything, but like, first of all, that'd be like Mike doing a big show announcement before I made a big show announcement.
Yeah.
I'd fucking
Or if
fire
I
him right
talked
there.
about the sale before, like I made a video, like I don't know about this guy.
Or if you went on, you're like, hey, oh, by the way, yeah, the Wilbur is going to be in. Guess the price. I'd be like,
Right.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You're fucking fired.
Yeah. No,
Go ahead,
that's
I'm
how I
sorry.
felt. Trust me, I did feel that way.
Well, let's get him fired.
Why is he on there? Because he doesn't work for Barstool.
He's good at what he does, but he
All
just pisses me off in his face. Something about his fucking face.
But you have the information because he's boyfriends with Garen Austin, right?
Yeah,
They have a long relationship. Yeah.
I don't know which one of those things is more unbelievable. The fact that people genuinely believe that he was dating Garen or is dating Garen, or like when you throw something out there like Carrabis was the one that called the police, and your fans just blindly believe something.
I know. See, this is
I don't
where,
know which one of those
See, this
things
is once
is
again
more
somebody
baffling.
blaming the fans. So what happened was I was doing the Periscope, and everybody when it
Can
happened,
you hear me?
Thank you.
You hear me?
What everybody was saying was,
Yeah.
it has to be Carrabis, has to be Carrabis. So I said, maybe he's a potential suspect.
Yeah.
I'm asking law enforcement to check every potential witness.
Yeah,
I mean,
saw it.
right? That seems reasonable.
There is some of that too, where like,
And by the way, I don't count it out.
I think
If you did, I'd say well played.
6 days ago, Sergeant John Boyle said that the call has been located and they've sent it away for transcription.
So whoever
NY,
called it,
We are
they're
going to find
fucked.
out.
But this is a thing that happens with the Minifans too, and I think Kevin was a victim of this yesterday. Sometimes the Minifans are joke. Like when
That
they
is
say,
true,
like,
too.
When they say,
No,
"Oh,
they're-
Carrabis, you must have called the
Jared,
police on
you
Kirk."
just-
Some
They
of them
are-
That's
they
a
are- they
joke.
are-
You
most
can tell
of
the
them-
ones that get genuinely angry, and I find it funny.
I know that, but
You do, but some don't.
but it's also a real, like, it's a real thing. It's a real persecution.
Yeah.
right, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very serious.
So go ahead, back to MGM.
Back to
You had
MGM.
lunch.
So I come out of lunch. We're talking to listeners, whatever, and this dude in a red polo comes up to me. And to be honest, I don't remember. I don't think he had an MGM logo on his shirt. I just remember seeing a red polo.
Yeah, that's same type of people. I couldn't tell if they were Red Sox security. Or
Yeah,
MGM.
I had no idea. Like, it could have been anybody. So he comes up to me. He's like, "Can I see your ID?" Or like, no, it was more assertive. He was like, "Let me get your ID."
You mean your ID, your pass for the weekend, or
Your ID,
like your license? Okay.
And I was
All
like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I asked you to." And I was like, "Well, that's not a good enough reason." So I'm giving him a hard time, whatever. And another guy comes up. He's wearing like a blue like pullover that says MGM security on it.
Okay.
So he's like, "Can I see your ID?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Give him my ID. And they're like, "Who are you with?" And then I point to Stephen Coley. I was like, "Those two guys over there." And they're like, "No. Like, who are you with?" And I was like,
Your affiliation.
Section
Yeah.
10, Barstool. I was like, I don't know. Like,
Did you say, do you know who I am?
no, I didn't. But
I thought we were heading that way.
No. I was like, I'm with Barstool.
Google-
Section
Google
10.
me, bro.
He's like, you're gonna have to leave. And I was like,
I love that.
I was like, I don't know who you need to get on the phone with, but I'm not leaving.
Wow.
What does that mean? I was like, I was
It's just social anxiety.
the dude that
Pulling
I
his
was
dick out.
talking to. Well, when I get pissed off, it's different.
Okay.
The dude that I was talking to, I kind of just like once he asked me to leave, I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, you think that we're with the Kirk Minihane
right.
show?" I was like, it hit me. I put 2 and 2 together.
Once you say the name of that show, does he immediately pull out his gun? Like, what is the process?
I was like that. Like the people that you kicked out last night, that was the Kirk Minihane show. We're Section 10. It's yes, we're both Barstool Sports. We're not from the same
Bus?
show.
Running away.
Bus,
Yeah.
under, roll over.
I mean,
kill.
this is information.
Oh,
that
I
they
know
already
that
have.
asshole. We all hate him.
I mean, Jesus, Jared. God.
Look, honestly, you weren't hard enough on Mike.
Yeah, I was like, same company, different show. And they were like, all right, well, and then I don't know who they got on the phone with, but like the dude had like a radio. He radios, like gives my name to I don't know who, comes back, gives me my ID, and he's like, you guys are all set, and then gave me a business card. He's like, if anyone else gives you any problems, like let us know. Like,
No other problems?
no one ever said a word to me after that.
See, where I give Jared credit, is like he doesn't, unless I'm wrong, he doesn't care that he works with a guy who wants to bring down, and is friends with a guy who sole purpose in life is to bring down the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, I don't really care, but I also
like it is my only goal in life.
Yeah, but I think like somewhere deep down, like Sam still likes you.
That is definitely not the case.
I disagree.
No, he wants to be liked.
No, I mean everyone wants to be liked, but I think Sam still, because like wasn't he like a fan of like Kirk and Callahan? Like, didn't he like listen?
Oddly, he was, Jared.
Right.
And he would often text and tell me how great the show was.
Right. So
but
I think
trying to get it off the air.
I think deep down.
Now, while you like him, you do understand my frustrations with the organization.
Yeah.
But you do acknowledge that.
I didn't have like there should be like a YouTube, like people
There should
who
be a
don't know
primer,
the
I
full
would agree.
story should be able to YouTube like Kirk Minihane Red Sox beef, and a video with an oral history of what happened should pop up.
That
Because
seems
I feel
like a good instance.
As your show continues to grow, more and more people are not going to get your storylines.
Right.
That is fair.
It's almost like I don't care if the listeners understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like a matrix sort of memento-ish wall that we found ourselves in, which makes it impossible.
Yeah.
It's almost paralyzing, really.
Right.
But I've never, people are always like, how can you like Carrabis? But I'm like, he doesn't fucking pretend that he's, he doesn't.
Hate everyone that watches Red Sox games.
I mean, I hope the fucking Red Sox shut down. Sure. What are you going to do? Then it's not, I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll keep trying.
Has nothing to do with me.
I also think it's great that you didn't make a big deal about what happened at MGM, because you could see some other people turning that into a thing and being like, Mike's trying to fuck up my business.
If they actually made me leave, then I would have gone off. Like,
on me?
No, on them.
Right. Yeah, good. Yes. That would have been bullshit.
Yeah.
Nothing but and honestly, like, I hate the Red Sox, but they know that having him, like, that's a whole different crowd they don't have.
Right.
Even
it's probably more valuable than Sam Kennedy.
If Blind Mike on Friday was the reason why I got kicked out, I would not have been like, what the fuck, Blind Mike? I would have been like, what the fuck, MGM security
Mike, hold on.
Yeah.
Go kiss him on the mouth. I mean, we don't get stuff.
I appreciate
that. We don't get that enough.
I appreciate that very much.
You guys got to do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do.
And I would have your back all the time.
Right. That's why, if I love Sam Kennedy, Blind Mike goes up
great
there
guy.
and like shouts him down and gets kicked out. No reaction for me. It's like whatever. But it's the same thing with you, where you hate the Red Sox. You know I love the Red Sox, but you don't like launch a crusade against me.
No, because I know you're a simple
That's my
guy.
thing.
Yeah, you're
we
a
play
simple,
in our own different sandboxes,
anxiety-riddled guy.
Sometimes I come into yours,
guys will
sometimes
all
you come into
respect
mine.
each other equally.
I wouldn't say that. No, I'm not getting that sense at all. I'm amazed that an adult without children, now you're different because you're there, you're doing your show, would attend something like that.
I mean, it's like a
would
huge
you
opportunity. It's like it's
hell on to what?
It's Red Sox
Rick
winter weekend.
Burleson? I mean, who gives a fuck?
If you were Jared Carrabis, the insurance salesman, would you go to that?
No. We go because we know that like
Get
our
tons of
listeners.
fans
Are
Well, I understand that. No, you're doing that for the show.
largest annual congregation of Section 10 listeners every single year.
Really?
Like, you walk around there and everyone is like wearing Section 10 merch. So it's not like, oh, we're going to fucking meet Wally and take a picture with like
That's
the
what I
fucking.
mean.
Yeah, we don't care about that. It's mostly like we know that our listeners are going to be there. And when it was at Foxwoods, it was actually fun. Like this one was not fun. Like
It seemed like it was a weird setup.
very weird set. They didn't even let us into the building where like the winter weekend festivities were being had. We
like the arena where I was.
We were only in. We were only.
Yeah, I saw the
allowed to
pictures of
be
it. You were in the thing.
casino.
Yeah.
We were only in the casino. There was another building where all like the actual Red Sox shit was. They didn't even let us into that. So yeah, I mean, like it was mostly just to like go and like meet listeners.
You're like us in a way, in that you, unless I'm wrong, you have no gambling stuff on your show at all, right? Nothing. None.
Don't care.
Is there any party that's concerned? That's like, well, one day they're going to 6-9 months from now they're going to say, well, why do they have these shows on that?
I honestly think that like 90% of my panic attack last night was about that.
Really?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to have a gambling segment now.
No.
I'm here to
Not
tell you.
that-
I talked to Dave. You should be worried. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
No,
right.
I know.
You could do a 60-second read in Section 10 for a gambling app.
Yeah,
or
it's
for
not
a
even that.
casino.
Like, because at some point,
I honestly wouldn't worry about it.
at some point, the more that the company grows, the less Dave is going to be able to like protect me, so to speak. Like,
I think-
or not even protect. I don't need to be protected, but more along the lines of like vouch.
The less
for
Dave's
me.
going to be in control.
Yeah, vouch
Yeah.
for me to people who are not familiar with.
So
my
I
work.
talked to Dave a few weeks ago, before the sale happened, and he
Yeah.
asked me not to say anything about the sale, but he was a little concerned that our show might get in some trouble, and just be careful.
Yeah.
Right. And he said, don't mention this because we're about to sell the company. Da da da. And I said, is this going to change for we're a podcast. It's in no way sports related gambling. Where he's like, no, he said the content is not going to change the company at all, except for Section 10.
Right.
He did mention that.
Yes,
he's
of course.
It's just going to be Steve. He's a Steve guy. Steve probably going to be the new face of Barstool Sports.
If the sale is kind of like the bridge that we get to fire Steve, then it's what a move.
How about if you have to lose your job
worth
too?
It, you think?
Is it almost worth it to lose your job? You would be fine. You go do something else.
What would I do?
You've got you have a little brand now.
Yeah,
Jared, you could work for like MLB Network or something like that.
I don't know.
That would suck. You don't want to do that.
I feel like
that's a step back.
Major League Baseball, like baseball writers are so stuffy.
You don't want
it's
that.
like MLB Network would it be
But
a great opportunity?
They would want someone like you.
No,
you've not. Stuffy,
but you've built enough
think.
brand that you could do something on your own.
Maybe that too.
Because
Yeah.
you've got a little niche that doesn't.
Say I went to MLB Network, I would be the new guy in the clubhouse that like all like the old timers
They hate
be like,
you.
I cannot.
That would not be
fucking
good for your
believe we
anxiety.
hired
That would
this
not be
guy.
good for your anxiety.
Like, what are we
Do your own
doing
thing.
as a society?
I
Your own
found-
thing, like
I
William Bendit.
I don't have that at Barstool. Like at Barstool, it's like everyone kind of has their own thing. Even if they like
Oh,
vary,
no question.
everyone's just like, oh no, like that's just what he does. That's what she does. And
They always say about me.
gives a
Yeah,
fuck.
that's Kirk. It's just
Yeah,
what he does.
Kirk's just doing his
no
own
big deal.
But I mean,
No,
like
whatever.
I feel that way
About what?
about you and your
Well, I know
show.
you do, but there are others who don't.
Yeah, they don't get it.
It's Kirk's thing. He's just calling supermarkets in West Virginia.
That's true. You
Yeah.
do a lot of that.
Yeah, they don't
but
get
Maybe by the time we're fired, they'll finally
If
understand.
anyone should actually be pissed at the show, it should be me. People are like, oh, they're like the
I
Kirk
wanna hear
Minihane
this.
show is going to cost Karate, or I hope that they cost him his access. There's nothing that you guys can do to cost me my access.
that's a challenge.
the kid's Teflon.
Okay, noted. 9:38.
All right, so-
write that down, Steve. Go
So
ahead.
the thing we're doing when we get back, can we bring Jared Carrabis sent us here signs?
Absolutely, of course, yes.
Like if you have like Blind Mike just like dress up as me and try to get into Fenway.
Well, I tried to be you. It didn't work.
Yeah.
The challenge. I respect that. The challenge has been. Gotta give the guy credit.
Yeah,
There's guaranteed.
guaranteed.
All right. All right.
Like what I feel like your next move now.
I mean, we're going. Let's put
not,
it this
to,
way.
not to give you any ideas,
Yeah.
but you could just go through hours and hours of audio and chop up some hateful statement towards the Red Sox using my voice.
No listener to my show is going to do that.
No,
I
definitely
find
not.
that
No,
very
why would
unlikely.
anyone?
I think we need to frame you for some heinous crime.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that he was the assistant clubhouse guy, but let's just say he's
The amount of people that were like, we
Stephen
want
Murphy's
you
friend.
to like, just like, why won't you discuss the case? Why won't you discuss the case? It's like,
Oh, you?
yeah,
What do you? I mean, I wouldn't.
that's just not what we do.
But here's the thing I said though about
Yeah.
you guys, and I said this about Riggs too when I was talking about it. I don't even know, I might have mentioned you guys. Let's say you had that story cold first.
Yep.
Would you not report it?
What would I do with it? I would make sure that it got out, but I don't think that I would break it. Yeah, I would give it to someone
You'd
who
give it to
would.
someone else?
Somebody who would enjoy having it.
Yeah, I've done that before. Where
You
give it to
actually,
Kirk.
I could confirm you have done that before.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Not something like that.
Right.
But yeah.
if there were like a story,
What can we say now or no?
I mean, it's been long enough.
Yeah. I guess, right?
What?
Go for it.
I don't even
That's
know.
not even that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
No. Or Silo.
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
I mean,
both.
like I've done it so many times. That, like, I was like, I don't know what he's gonna say.
I think, right?
Yeah.
That was you. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just about, I forget. Specific stuff when that was happening.
Yeah.
I tweet out people like, how the fuck do you know that?
Right.
Don's a friend of mine.
Yeah. I mean, like I'll do that if like the story should be out there, but it'd be weird coming from me.
But a story like that needs to be reported.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, but that's what I mean. So that's a reasonable
Yeah. I
answer.
mean, like there's been. I don't know. There's been times where I've had like stories, and it's like, well, no, people wouldn't believe it if it came from me,
Right.
Or like people be like, how the fuck do you know? So instead of dealing with that, like I don't care about breaking news. I care about reacting to the news and having a take that people agree with.
But even like the Sam Kennedy ISIS stuff, like you're not solid on it yet, but you've sent me
but
some
we're not
promising
like a political-
leads.
We're not a political
We have
podcast.
a couple of good
That's
leads
why we
on
didn't
it.
touch like the rape case. It's like we're entertainment, we're humor.
Yeah.
And
that
it's
stuff kind of
sports.
delves into religion and all
Right.
that. So
yeah.
it's not-
That's true.
It's just not our alley.
You guys don't do rape stuff.
No.
No. Okay.
There's nothing funny about rape.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I don't have the soundboard. It's
Oh, you don't.
What a song. That guy that you were walking around the street was playing that song in his car? You just had it ready to go. Is there like an
What do you think? It's
MP3 of it?
19. What do you think? It's 1917 where everyone's set up.
That's what I'm saying. Is it out there for download? I thought that they just sent you guys the video.
Oh, we put
file.
them up on YouTube.
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it is available for.
We have almost 400 followers on YouTube, I think.
my God.
check. And if they look, they'll see I'm erect. I barely stop.
He oddly tells it from the perspective of Stephen Murphy applying for the job.
A side of the story you don't really ever get
Yeah, I mean, it's in a way a sympathetic look, honestly.
Yeah.
And you think Sam Kennedy still likes me?
I do.
Do you know that for a fact?
I have a hunch.
A hunch, yeah.
I mean, there's been like a couple times. There's been a couple times where, I feel like.
I text him all the time. He never responds.
Does it say delivered?
That's true.
Yes, it did for a while. Now it doesn't anymore. It did for a while.
No, it said
anymore.
red.
No, red, yeah.
Oh, so now he's blocked you, think?
But
No, I think he just
it still says,
stops looking.
He might have just taken his read receipts off.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But I'm just checking in, asking questions.
Yeah,
I'd
if
like
it
a
says
response.
delivered, then he hasn't blocked you.
No, I don't think he's blocked me. I think, yes, I would say he probably at this point hates me. And I am
I don't
very,
think he does.
But if he does, obviously, like, I'm very comfortable with that.
I'll ask him. Like, thoughts on Kirk?
You can have him on again
Kirk's a fan of
soon?
his too. I think
So you can have him on again soon? He's a terrible fucking guest. I mean,
Maybe. Yeah.
who's the big guest coming up?
Well, we got Spikes Up coming up, so we have like a shit ton. That's when we do like 10 days in Arizona, 10 days in Florida, and we just hit all the different camps.
I didn't listen. You had Bob Uecker on.
He was fucking amazing.
So did you? I haven't listened to it yet. Was it good?
He was amazing. Yes.
Have you ever gone back and seen Bob Uecker on Carson or Letterman?
Letterman, yes.
The appearance he had on Letterman?
Yes.
I swear to God, I'll show you this because I texted my brother Ryan. Every like couple of years, I'll watch it again and I send it to him.
Yeah.
It's maybe the funniest late night
I think
appearance.
we talked about it.
Did we?
No.
Oh,
me and Bob Uecker.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
So like,
It's the funniest late night appearance maybe ever by a guest.
Yes.
It's fucking incredible.
Did you ever hear Artie Lang's story
Yeah,
about
I know him.
Uecker?
Yes.
Where, like,
Yeah, grab all the shortstop. Look at the knockers on. Look at the knockers on that baby. Yeah, and first base just in time. One down. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's the best. When we went to Milwaukee, we did not expect to come back with an interview with Bob Uecker, but that kind of just fell into our laps.
That's all. I can go find that though.
Yes.
I'll listen to that. How long was it?
He probably gave us like a good 20.
He's like 85.
Yeah.
Is he sharp still?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Very
I
sharp.
like that.
Yeah.
Are you interviewing? Is there anyone here you guys can interview, or not really? It's all.
I mean, no one that we just can't get later. I mean, like there's guys that like live in like Fort Lauderdale and Miami, but like
right.
You know,
How great is it that the Red Sox are fucking going to suck this year? They're going to get rid of Mookie Betts. It's so wonderful. It's so they're off by $100 million.
off by $100 million. Yeah,
He's gone. He's gone. It's
I honestly
wonderful.
I have no expectations for this team.
Well,
not that you want to get into like Spurs.
No, I'm happy because they're going to suck. What are you going to be crestfallen when they trade Mookie Betts?
No.
Oh, you don't mind?
No.
Oh, all right. Then I don't care either.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 30 now. Like if
He's above it all.
I understand.
It's not being above it, but like, you know, the last time that I got like upset a player got traded was like Manny, was like 2008.
All right. Well, what would the Rockets say if Mookie Betts got traded?
Don't make him do this now. He's tired.
I'm just curious.
He's like 12 hours off a panic
just
attack.
wondering.
He
Just
knows
wanna
his
know
life
what
is
the
over.
Rocket would say.
Yeah.
He's about to be the 14th guy in MLB Network. You know, when John Heyman has the flu, they're going to call Carrabis to come and break down trades.
Yeah, I don't know. I've already accepted a long time ago that this team, the best case scenario is like middle of the pack in the division.
This year?
Yeah. All right. I mean, the Rays are better, the Yankees are better.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you're going to trade your best player. So that still doesn't make you worse. That makes you further away than the Rays and the Yankees, but I mean, it doesn't.
Intellectually seems to me strange that a team with a massive payroll cannot afford to pay somebody that kind of. By the way, I wouldn't pay anybody that kind of money. I don't think anybody's worth that.
$420 million.
No, I just don't think anybody's. It just doesn't seem.
But if you're going to pay someone that money, why not do it with a guy that you brought up who's one of the best players in baseball?
You know what we can do for this? Let's go to the call. 617-779-7937. Let's load them up. I mean, how can they
Jared
let this guy...
Carrabis on the show with us.
Jared Carrabis. How can they let this guy walk away? He was an MVP. Great. If he walks out the door, what's next? What's going on with this organization? I don't want to get in trouble for saying this. I don't care. Sorry, Bob, I don't care. Bring them in. Let them complain all they want. I am not going to let them trade Mookie Betts. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
This is like getting to see
Kirk Minihane's Hot Seat brought to you by Milton's, the store for men.
Crazy.
I just don't get. Oh, great. Yeah, great. And John Henry's going to tell me they're trying to stay under the payroll. Awesome. Yeah, in your yacht. That's what Florentine's doing. I don't know what's going on.
No, wait a second.
What a callback.
Mixing.
That was like getting to see Zeppelin in the 70s.
I'm rusty. I'm still rusty.
No,
with
that
it.
was great.
We did some of it yesterday. So we had Charlie Weiss on. I was on with the first hour with Big Cat and Riggs and my. You might be my best.
I saw
friend.
the tweet. What was that about?
Best buddy.
We connected.
You did over what?
He's just a very nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Oh, what? There's a pause.
No, I'm saying I struggle to see the connection.
I think I was too mean Like, I made fun of him for being boring. He turns out he is, but I feel bad that I said it.
Got it.
He's a very nice guy, and and you know what he also
takes that stuff to heart.
You know what he also said was, you know what else he did?
What do you do?
Praise me.
Oh,
very talented. I didn't know you were this talented.
The first time we came to New York, there was this handshake between Kirk and him, and it was like cold.
Yeah, he seemed like he didn't like me.
So we both saw it and we're like, "Ooh, geez, maybe he's pissed off at Kirk." But it turns out he's just like that's his.
He seems like he's sort of a shy guy. No,
aloof, perhaps.
He seems like he can go
weird.
crazy.
Like,
but
sometimes there's.
We might have to have him on this week. I might be willing to do that.
He's a very interesting cat. I think you'd enjoy talking to him. But like, there's times where like he's super confident, and there's times where he's not confident.
He seems very
at all.
intense at times.
Yeah, there's never really a balance between those two ends of the spectrum.
So we have Charlie Weiss on for a dreadful segment yesterday.
Yeah,
as predicted, but you know,
I thought it was electric.
So it's done.
That was electric.
And a lot of it was Big Cat talking to him. I guess me talking to him too, somewhat. And it ended. And Brandon Walker was like, Kirk. He's like, you could really be a sports talk show host one day. I mean, you could do that.
He seriously said that?
And I thought, well, I mean, I guess I could. So we came back and I mentioned on the air, and I actually felt like I hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
I was like, I was the biggest local sports talk show host in America for a couple of years, you dummy. But that's okay.
But how would he know? You know?
Well,
how would he know? Yeah, he's a Mississippi guy.
Because you talk zero sports. Yeah, so why would he assume that?
And he's not necessarily doing due diligence.
We did move
on
to
every
comedy
single
on iTunes.
That's true.
You did.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're out of your hair.
Is it
now.
really
What
not?
was the category that you were in before?
Sports. Didn't seem like a perfect fit, but also I don't
really
know.
didn't.
Like, I mean, but does that even? I don't know. I don't even understand. I don't understand any of it. We just do our fucking.
I don't
show.
even really like when I listen to you on EEI. I don't even really remember you talking sports besides Sporty McKenzie.
Right.
Which was
People
a
want
great
Sporty around this week.
Oh yeah,
people want it. I don't know, but there's
You
no.
have to.
But where? How the fuck am I going to do it?
I mean, you should just
Gronkowski is coming up on Friday,
or whoever.
I thought Thursday.
Any of those guys.
No.
I think it was Friday, unless they changed the schedule.
I think I'm on with you guys Friday.
Are you?
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Kevin wanted me on with you guys, which I'm happy to do. I don't know.
You should have been on yesterday when they had Willie Colon on.
Can I ask you a question? Is
Can I ask me anything you like?
Is the word drip a Kirk Minihane word? I feel like that's only
He does
really,
say it a lot. Yeah.
I feel like it's only used by the Minifans to describe people that you don't like.
Total drip. I don't know who I got
Do they-
that
do
from.
they
I've heard it before you, but you say you do say it a
Obviously,
lot.
it
Yeah,
exists. I mean,
Legitimately, like, do you ever get like blowback from the Minifans? Like, if you say something that they disagree with, will they tell you?
of course. What are you talking about?
They accused him of theft.
First of all, how stupid is
Yeah,
Steve
there was
Shirt?
that time.
I mean, how would you rank Steve Shirt? I know you're a Barstool, but I mean, how dumb is he?
I mean,
that shirt?
working at Barstool, I am numb to like people wearing.
I know,
dumb
but like,
clothes.
imagine if
That
somebody's
is, you
life.
know what? That's a very Dave shirt almost.
It's just
It's a Feidelberg
Hawaiian
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, maybe
Feidelberg
more
also
Feidelberg.
Feidelberg also has no use for me. I don't know what happened. I don't like these guys.
Oh yeah, you had him on your show when it was an EEI podcast.
And I had him on the podcast a few weeks
He's been
ago.
on here.
Did you?
Yeah, I like him. I don't
In
understand.
person or no?
No,
On the phone.
no. But I've been on the KFC podcast
So
probably
now
like
that
5 times.
now that we're open about me being in therapy, remember the time that you called me? I didn't answer. That's where I was. Remember you were like, what do you like?
I don't.
still listen to the
I
whole-
don't.
From the show.
Yeah.
We called him on the show and he was in therapy.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let us know. Give us your
should have answered
schedule.
next time. We could have given some
Fridays 10 to
insight.
11.
I go on Fridays as well,
Yeah, Fridays 10 to 11. Yeah, so that's when you called me.
right in the city, for an hour. Mm-hmm. Have you cried in there at all?
No, not yet.
Really? How long have you been going for?
I've only been 4 times with this.
So you're not are you going calling on the phone this week, or you're not? You just not?
No,
doing
I'm
it?
just not gonna go.
You're just not going to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I come back, I'll be like, hey.
Sounds great. Boy, the conversation.
Hello.
It's an hour.
I'm back.
An hour to go after that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
One more hour.
what's been the break? What's been the breakthrough moment?
There's been a lot of. This has mostly been like background filler.
Oh,
Like I'm giving you the information to
the history of Jared Carrabis.
Yes.
Oh wow. For 4 hours.
I mean, there's a lot. I'm 30.
What's the big moment though? Is there a have you been
The
lucky
moment
so?
that I met you.
Thank you. Has there
was the
been
moment.
any significant death in your life or?
Yes.
There has.
Yeah.
Who's that?
My grandfather. Very close.
Okay.
Kirk's like, well, grandparents. My parents are dead.
I can't.
I know.
shut up.
Yeah. You can't talk.
How old was your grandfather when he died?
83. It wasn't tragic.
There's a circle of life to
Yes,
that.
yes,
though.
yes. I
Over
understand.
80. I understand. Dude, that was your mom's dad.
Yes.
I see. I knew that.
Yeah.
I could tell that
Yeah.
just by the.
You could feel it.
I feel like you're closer to your mom than you are to your dad.
How old are you when you
My dad's like me. He's just. I was 2016. My dad's like me. He doesn't say much. My mom's more like involved. He's just more like he just lets
What do
things
you have?
be.
Brothers and sisters?
Sister.
You have a sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you close to her?
Yeah.
Is that anything that gets brought up or no?
No. I mean, she lives in Rhode Island. I'd never see her.
Okay, but
I mean, now I live in New York, so it doesn't even really matter.
so what gets? I'm not sure what's going on in these conversations. Can I go to one of these? Will you film one of these or no?
Do you want to come with me next time?
Sure, I'll go.
Yeah.
If you want me there.
Yeah, I'm a lot done in that.
I'm a master at these fucking things.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you've been going for 30 years. That's crazy.
30 years.
Yeah. So you've been going since you were like 11?
I'm 45. I've been going since 13 or 14. And there's been little breaks in between.
Yeah.
So probably like in total 27, 28 years.
That's crazy. Good for you.
Is it good for me?
Yeah.
Seems like a hell of a financial investment. And not a great payoff.
I mean, $30 a session. It's like $30 over a week. Think about that as like that's if you get like a iced latte every day from Starbucks.
I always wonder about that when you go as long as you've been going.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about going a lot, and I certainly should be, probably. But then I think I'll just get to a point where it's like, well, now it's just something else I do. I just go and
there is some of that.
Complain eventually. And
there is some of that.
Like,
but you always find yourself talking about something interesting that you haven't thought of, especially if you have a good, smart therapist.
Yeah.
Who asks questions and says, well, maybe it's about this. And then you think, you actually do occasionally have the, holy shit, I never really connected that. You're so in your own shit.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to, it just comes down to how you were raised.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all.
I guess that's right.
I mean, you can have kids?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Well, that requires sexual intercourse, which is not in the cards.
Not having it these days?
You don't have a penis?
Well, it's just, opportunity doesn't present itself.
Why not? So you talking
you've been
about
dressing better, your hair's...
You're talking about you're a good-looking guy.
You never even said anything about my fucking hair. You fucking said that I was dyeing my hair. You just didn't realize
that's true.
There's a difference between like a buzz cut and I just have hair now.
I always forget how young you are, though. You're 30, so you're not dyeing your hair.
No.
It's okay, because like...
No, you could be.
I know.
I am starting to get some grays on the sides.
Don't dye it. Don't do that.
I am.
Yeah, but don't dye the hair.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking dye it.
Let it go gray.
I want
salt and
the salt and pepper.
It's a good... Yeah, I about your age, I started going gray.
Yeah, I think I'll be a good silver fox.
It's a good look.
It's a great look.
No shame with that.
None. But
by the way, I am a quick announcer for the listeners. I think they get a Periscope treat today.
Oh boy.
I'm going to the barber shop today.
Oh my God. You get to use your lines.
I'm going to use my line in the barber today.
Okay.
Yeah. You know my line?
No.
So I go to the barber shop.
Yep.
And I ask for a...
Buckle up, Jared. This is great.
This is good stuff. I get a half blade, right?
What?
Half blade. Like all the way... Very low. All the way around.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you sure? Because it's a lot. It's going to get pretty low. And I was like, well, you know what? Hopefully it grows back. We'll see what happens this time.
I mean, that's a dad joke.
And then a lot of it's on the floor, and I always say, more gray than last time.
So you're a dad joke guy now. When did you cross over?
Well, I mean, I can do both. That's sort of the beauty. I can play the different audience.
Play both roles.
Yeah, I mean,
you can be on CBS and HBO.
Right. You want me to go blue? I'll go blue. But I'm saying I got to recognize your crowd. Now, I hope this is more of a little more of a local flavor in this barbershop today.
Is this too hack for you? If they say, "Would you like a haircut?" and you say, "No, I'd like all of them cut."
I'll handle that. Let me handle my own
that one. That was pretty good.
Why don't you say that for yourself?
That one's a crowd pleaser.
That's a winner.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like
he might proven track record.
I feel like the barber might then say, "Now you're doing Mike stuff."
Right.
Let him handle it.
I'm glad
it becomes that. It becomes that kind of thing.
Thank
you. Something else that we should have here, by the way, not just barber work, is Simply Safe.
Yes.
I don't know why. For all I know, the New Amsterdam Hotel has Simply Safe because nobody's broken into my room yet.
People like Jared just walk in here. Big Cat walked in here yesterday. I don't
Big
think
Cat
they have
barged in here
Simply.
yesterday, which I don't understand. Simply Safe, it's very simple. Okay, I've laid this out to you guys before. You want to get killed? That's your prerogative. Don't get Simply Safe. You want to live and live a long life? Done. Go to simplysafe.com right now /Kirk. By the way, you'll avoid a slash if you do that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's true, yeah.
Simplysafe.com /KIRK. You get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. 60 days. How many weeks is that? Not 8.5 weeks?
8.
That's 8 appointments for Jared Carrabis. Simplysafe.com /Kirk. You get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. 350% faster than for a normal burglar alarm. That's how faster they get there. 350 times faster. Bam, they're right there. 50 cents a day, no contracts. I like that part too. Simplysafe.com /Kirk. Tell them that the Minifans, tell them that Kirk Minihane sent you, please. Simplysafe.com /Kirk. I have it, by the way. Do it today. What else we got?
Would you like a little...
Are you going to rush or are you good?
I got nothing to do until I'm going to go up to the rundown at 11, which is an hour from now.
You seem very excited about this rundown. It's like watching, people sign historical documents.
Yeah, it's like being there when they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Do you think this will change the company at all?
No, not really. I mean, I think it'll obviously grow the brand for sure. Like if you're talking about open up Barstool casinos and pizza
restaurants
joints,
and
yeah, like that, it'll change in that sense. But for us, no, nothing changes me.
I don't think so either. Maybe I'm naive. But
For Jared, definitely not. Because he's for you. Like I could
If
see
you don't
where it
have
happens
equity,
with you.
nothing happens.
Jared's talking baseball. They're not going to say no. I mean, they might
Oh,
ask
you
me
think
to
I'm
do a gambling
you
segment.
think I'm in trouble, Jared?
Why would you be?
I don't know. Mike seems anxious about this sale as well. I could tell a couple
Were you guys
times.
on the conference call last night?
No, we got an
Yeah,
email. We got an email at 10:15 that was like, "Hey, we're going to be in the call on the conference room." And I was like, "What?"
Well, first of all, the email said 10:30, and the call was at 10. So I made it on there like 10:03.
Lights out by then. I was not participating in that.
Yeah. But basically, they said anyone that doesn't do gambling content doesn't have anything to worry about.
That's what they always say.
That's what they always say.
That's what they always say.
It makes you more nervous that they said.
It's better if you didn't say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
My question is, who's going to be the first Barstool employee to get arrested for insider trading, trying to
true.
like make money on the stock
Tell you,
market?
Clancy. I'm telling
Clancy's
you,
ridiculous.
I don't think
He's-
he should have been saying that.
Clancy is telling people on Twitter to buy stock in this place. It is a complete fucking scam by him. He's
Yeah.
working some angle. I have no doubt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
God bless him. He makes $10
Now,
million bucks or
don't
something.
say that on Twitter.
I don't mean to
He's
be.
a great
Minifans,
guy and-
take it easy on Kevin. Minifans, don't make fun of him.
Right.
But I've had like 20 different people, and Barstool people this week. I'm exaggerating, 10, whatever. But your fucking fans are crazy. Why don't they? Why do they go after me? Why can't they leave me alone?
Stock's up huge on the news, by the way.
Are they really?
Huge. Yeah, it's up to $28 a share.
Thank you.
Started at what, like 6?
No, 26.
Oh, I thought it was like way down.
Great Jim Cramer over here, the great financial analyst of all time.
It was a penny stock.
Is it
yesterday,
illegal
right?
for us to buy stock?
No.
What?
In Penn? Like we can do that?
Yes.
Huh. That was a question last night in the conference room.
From
and
who?
No one had an answer. PFT.
I mean, it's a publicly
Bunch of
traded
fucking
company.
financial geniuses.
These people
Like
by the way, they say that is a core guy, a huge guy in a $500 million company asking that question.
One of the highest.
I mean, his next question I'm sure would be, how do you buy a stock?
It'd be like Kirk not being able to own Intercom stock. I don't know if you want to, but of course
Yeah,
you
and
can.
that's part of. You should be asking for that now.
Yeah.
Give me some
Stock options,
Yes, don't you think?
For sure.
You're not going to do that though.
No.
But of course, it's a publicly
I don't know
traded
what to
company.
do with my money.
Here's what you couldn't have done though.
What?
Is if David said to you 3 days ago, "Hey, we're going to make an announcement in 3 days," you couldn't then go buy 100,000 shares of stock.
Right.
That is illegal.
Yeah.
That's how you go to jail.
Only if you get caught.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
Martha
mean,
Stewart did?
in a
Yes.
way,
Something
Yeah.
like that.
No,
Yes.
That's exactly what she did.
That's true.
Or I think she sold.
She
before
sold. I
bad
think
news
she
was
dumped.
coming.
I think. Yeah, she dumped it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing though. I mean, like insider trading. You know, all that's. You would go to jail for that, which would be great.
How long was she in the clink for?
Not that
I
long.
think she did 2 years.
And she was also no, she wasn't
No?
that long. No. Really?
Or maybe
No,
maybe
At least
her
a year,
sentence.
I thought. It was a big
Is that
deal.
true?
Yeah, she did a decent
It
stretch.
was a, I
I'd be
remember it being
shocked
a
if
big
she was
deal.
in for a year. I could be wrong, but she was in like a country club too. Like it was one of
Well,
those.
of
She
course.
played tennis and they rode. And shit
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Oh no, 5 months.
Yeah.
No, I thought it
That's
was a
still,
long
I mean,
time.
like, I wouldn't want to spend 5 months in prison.
Oh, she had 5 months in jail, 5 months home confinement.
Yeah, in a palace. I mean, like, but here's the thing: did you have to give any of the money back? Oh, she dumped it.
Yes.
She dumped it.
Yeah.
So if you make $70 million off it, you go to jail for 5 months. Do you have to give it back? Restitution or no? Because
Well,
if not,
the thing is, it's her money. It's not like she stole any money. I think you pay fines, but I don't think they're not going to confiscate.
So you
the
clear a
balance.
nice profit
Probably
for 5 months in
So it might be
maximum
worth it.
security prison.
She avoided huge losses.
Right. And it's like it never happened with her.
Well, yeah. Now she's just like smoking blunts with Snoop Dogg.
I love
is
that.
cool.
I love that this sale is happening like while the Kobe stuff is still in the air. Like I can't celebrate.
It's tough, you know. It's tough to celebrate at a
can't
time
sell
like
it.
this.
Just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right.
I
Yeah.
think they should have waited a few
They
months.
should
for
have
the
waited. They
announcement.
should have waited. Like in the Barstool, did they change the avatar yet or no?
How did you guys react to the Kobe news? I haven't listened this week. Been a
We
little
were
bit.
broken up about it.
Oh, I think we had a.
Did you have like some fucking dickhead tweet about Kobe? What did you?
It's
tweet?
unbelievable. It's how it works, Mike.
Oh my
It's how it
God.
is.
Oh my God.
No, but hold on, Mike. Hold on. You can react in a second, but this is exactly. That's a perfect example of how it works in their little world. Like they're like, oh, Mike tweeted something. That is not what happened at all.
Was it,
I
was it one of
retweeted
your-
Ari Shafir, who had a crazy tweet about it. But I retweeted it, so like saying we're probably going to talk about this tomorrow. So look at this.
Yeah, I mean, you have a problem with people
No,
retweeting
no.
stuff.
It was something else.
Oh, so the other thing was there was someone who told this story that seemed
Oh yes,
fiction.
yes,
So
yes,
I
yes,
said,
yes,
I said,
yes.
I don't.
That's what it was.
I said I don't think this happened, and
Yeah.
then some people were like, "Oh, well, here's proof," and I was like, "Oh, I was wrong."
Got
that was
it.
pretty much it.
Got it. Yeah, so it's not that bad.
But people turned it into like me celebrating that Kobe was dead.
Here's what we talked about.
No.
We said it's very sad. I feel terrible for his family. I feel terrible for his daughter. I feel bad for him. And all we talked about for 45 minutes or so is I have never seen anybody get blown like that on social media.
Right.
Ever. Not even, there's nothing that approaches it. And when you look at the guy's life in full, that's fine. Is it possible that one night in Colorado can still be part of the discussion? To me, the answer is yes.
Someone told me I could not. They don't.
Not in the hours after.
Well, I think a podcast the morning after you can.
Sure, yeah. No, that's fair.
And that's why I didn't tweet. Like, I wasn't going to tweet out 2 hours later, I'm glad this, because I don't feel that way.
Yeah. But I didn't tweet anything at all because, not as some like silent protest, but it was just like, I don't think people need to hear how I feel about Kobe Bryant. Like,
there you go. That is the correct
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one.
I never met the man.
Yeah, like I have no personal stories about him. Never met him. I don't have a picture with him. I wasn't a Laker fan. I wasn't like a Kobe fan. Nothing against the guy. He's a great basketball player. But I don't think when Kobe dies, people were like, got to see what Carrabis has to say.
See, I did.
I
kept refreshing it. I was kind of pissed off.
Well,
I wanted to see
Jared on this issue.
This isn't right.
Yeah, I just felt like
there was a certain
point where people were just like
pandering.
No,
it became. That's exactly what
it went from genuine shock to genuine
to
sadness
let's top each
to
other.
just pander fest.
I mean, you had people, and by the way, led by our company on social media. Like, there were people here who were tweeting poems
if
and
you're
crying.
Like a media, I think there's a difference between media companies and just like people that are like, oh man, look at this clip that everyone else has already tweeted.
Or when it's the next day and they're like, I'm still shaking over this news.
Well, there are people last night who were like, the TNT guys did a whole hour on it, and there were people like, I can't stop crying. I'm like,
yeah. I mean,
it's
like,
it's
it
sad.
was very sad.
It's
like
very sad.
I was
when you watched the Shaq thing, I was like, oh, that was like
legitimate.
a touching
He knows
moment.
the guy.
Yeah,
he knows the guy.
It's different when you know him, or if you're a Laker fan, or if you're a Kobe fan. Everyone else is like, yes, it's a very sad story. We don't need to hear from everyone.
I saw everybody tweeting this.
It was just everyone raising their hand. I'm sad too.
Yes, I saw this. People were tweeting this Elle Duncan thing from ESPN yesterday, endlessly about Kobe being a dad and everything. I'm like, and her story about talking to him about being a dad. I'm like, that to me is like we're reaching. It's now a reach. Let's just say it's a tragedy.
But
it's very sad.
It was a personal story. I like that stuff. Like, if you actually met him, if you actually had an interaction worth sharing, then share it.
I guess.
But everyone else that was just like, oh man, don't forget about me and all this.
But she's like, but her story is like, I was about to have a daughter. I met Kobe, so naturally I asked him about raising daughters. I'm like, well, why? Why don't you ask somebody else who has daughters? Like, just because he's famous? The fuck does he? Has he know anything more than the guy who cleans?
Four.
Okay, the guy who fucking cleans the floors over there.
Yeah.
Because he's good at basketball?
And does the guy that cleans the floors have 4 daughters, Kirk?
He might.
He might.
And you know what? Honestly, guy cleaning the floors who's making $35,000 a year and is raising 4 daughters.
35?
Has a more relatable parenting experience.
He seems like a hell of a fucking, if he's a good dad and coaching teams, is a fucking pretty admirable guy. Yeah. I'm for the common man, though.
You really are.
Sort of the difference.
Yeah. I feel like I've been on a little streak recently where I've detached myself from the usual douchebag that I've been in the past.
Rocket is in.
You do seem a little. Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I like when we were. I told you. I started this story about Jen when I was like,
yes.
That originally what I was getting at was.
Please.
I tried to take myself out of being here. I was like,
you told me this, yesterday.
I was like, because people were even tweeting me like, why the fuck are you in Miami? I was like, dude, I asked.
I was getting the same questions. Yes.
In favor of like someone like Marty. I was like, there are people that should be there instead of me. But then they were like, well, if you don't go, that doesn't mean that someone else gets to go. And I was like, all right, well, in that case, I'll just go.
Well, it seems like there's a emphasis on the radio side of it this week.
Sure,
that's why we're like Dave said to me. He's like, I don't
fights is here. Like if I wasn't
which is
here,
strange because they're cutting shows because they don't want to do the radio as much.
True.
Doesn't that seem odd?
Well, not the. Well, what do you mean they're doing the same amount of hours?
Well, no, but Dave's not.
I think it's just Dave is the only one who wants to do less.
Yeah, are you not happy about that or no?
I don't care. I mean,
I think that's a good show.
I do care in a sense that 1 hour is not a radio show.
It is not.
It's a podcast that's live.
It's not even that either.
It's
kind
of
a weird.
I would say pretty much 95% of the podcasts I've ever done have been over an hour.
It's bullshitting,
but you can't get it like usually when we're doing a 2-hour show. We don't even hit the calls until after the first hour.
No, you can't dig into anything.
No.
Right. Which is whatever. But yeah, I got the same thing too. People are like, why are you going down there? And then Dave said, he's like, I don't want you in any trouble. He's like, I don't care I don't care if you do the podcast. He's like,
I thought that was the only reason they were bringing you is to get into trouble.
Yeah, originally I thought so too. He's like, you're here to do radio. I was like, well, all right, okay. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm fucking going crazy.
Sure.
Like, let's do something. Like, let's fucking do something.
Yeah.
So thank God for this podcast. And these guys, the great Milton's company, people Milton sponsored Steve and fucking
Mike. Milton's great. That's all my suits for NBC Sports Boston were from Milton's.
Excellent. Yes.
Good people.
I got more anxious Like I'm never anxious talking on this. I used to get super anxious on TV. I hated TV.
Really?
I felt claustrophobic on TV.
No, you seem very comfortable.
I had some friends there, but all lights was very produced. I did not like the TV thing. Too short. I did not. I'm glad I don't do TV anymore.
I don't know that I miss it, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Yeah.
you did like a show.
Yeah. Well,
Which
I
is
did
different.
both. I did
Yeah,
both.
I know, but I'm saying that at least was,
I did like the segmented,
I hated doing
stuff
that
that
shit.
you did, and
I
then
hated
like
that.
I did the baseball show. It was like a fucking hour and a half or whatever it was. I can't remember how long it was. Maybe sometimes it was like 2 hours.
Some would say endless.
Some would say endless.
Yes, I would.
Some would say it never happened at all.
That's true too.
But I definitely enjoyed it a lot. I just don't know that I miss it.
Have you been
compared to,
watching
like, what I
After
did.
Hours on Nessun?
What is that?
That's
You
good
see the
stuff.
thing we tweeted out
Is
the
that the
other
one
day?
with
That's good stuff.
what is
Jerry Remy is on there sometimes. Ask
Messenger is
Jerry.
like an 11 p.m. show
So
now. or
I think I saw clips when it debuted.
Yeah.
But I
Typical
haven't seen
Nessun.
anything because I'm not in Boston.
So they have this thing with Remy where he comes in. I'm sure he's got nothing
Ask
to do in the
Remy.
off season. Ask Jerry.
Yeah.
So they said they promoted this. They asked Jerry, "What do you do with a family member that you want out of your house?"
What?
And he goes into this whole thing. He's like, "Just get him out, remove him, do what you have to do."
If you're sick of them, just get rid of them.
If you're sick of him,
do
just get
whatever
rid
you
of him.
can to get them, eliminate them.
Do you think that was a troll question? I mean, it had to.
I no. I think
The
think
intent
Nesson.
of the question had to be.
There's
No,
no
I think Ness.
way.
Oh, the question itself. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You think someone? It was probably a Minifan.
No, probably.
It was Willie and fucking wherever.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
The name was Willie in somewhere.
Then
Yeah.
it probably was.
Yeah.
But and Jerry, he's gonna know. Like he doesn't understand. The people at Ness are so dumb. They don't know what's going on. He's sitting there like really trying to be like wacky and funny.
The fuck.
It's-
I mean, like,
No, it wasn't just on the show. They promoted it on Twitter.
Yeah, we found it on Twitter. It's like we were watching the show. They tweeted it out.
They clipped it. They were like, "Oh, this is a highlight from the show."
All of a sudden, I got like 20 tweets. Like, you got to see this. I got a text during the show. Remember?
Did they delete it?
No. And you said they would, Mike. You were right. They didn't even delete it.
I don't think they
That's
wouldn't even
crazy.
notice.
Oh, that's the only attention they ever got.
I
They
can
were like, shit.
I can imagine Jerry being naive and not picking up
I think
on it.
no question.
But for like Nessun producers to be
I know.
like,
Somebody-
what a question that we should definitely pass on.
somebody in the
We should
room.
make air, and then we should clip it and put it on social too.
He's like trying to be wacky because he's out with young people. It was fucking so fucking bizarre.
Yikes. No, I heard about it when it launched, but being in Boston, I mean, not being in Boston, I don't see any of that shit.
But you want to move back?
I do want to move back.
Is that going to happen or no?
I think a lot of that is dependent on Dallas. Yeah,
Where does he live?
L.A.
So why would that matter?
Yeah, I mean,
Because a lot of I don't think that they'll just let me go back. I think part of my selling point was if Dallas goes to Boston, then we would be together and be able to do content together. We'd be able to do more.
Would he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he moved to Boston.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, his kids are young enough to where,
Wouldn't matter. It wouldn't affect their lives.
Yeah. They're like he's not like pulling them out of school and tearing apart friendships.
Would
at
you
young age.
would you not be able to do anything you do other than radio? For an
I'd be
hour?
able to do everything except for radio, yeah. And
Which
then
is
at
an
this
hour.
point, it's like
Yeah,
it's
your
an
life
hour.
wouldn't
Who
change
cares?
at all, yeah.
I mean, like I'm definitely sort of getting in a position now where Boston is becoming more realistic, but I think it largely does depend on like is Dallas going to be there because if I'm not doing radio every day, then like I want to replace that with a thing, and like that
Right.
thing is going to be something that Dallas and I would be doing.
We've got a studio for you boys.
Yeah, I've heard. How many what's the setup look like?
We got like
I would say
5
it's
rooms, right?
still Spartan right now. We're putting it together. We have a main studio we're building right now, and then we have 4 or 5 other rooms.
And what do you use that for?
The other rooms?
Yeah,
nothing
they just
right
sit
now.
there?
Nothing.
Yeah, they're just empty now.
So like, how was this funded? Like Barstool funded this?
I would say
Yeah, it comes out of our side.
comes out of our side. Yeah, they pay for it up front. It comes out of my site. It's part of the
Rev share.
Rev
Yeah.
share.
Yeah. Okay.
It's actually that we have over 2,000 square feet,
That's
and
big.
it's cheaper than what we were paying to rent just a studio space for 3 hours a day.
Huh.
Yeah,
And I just felt like I had to do it somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, you
I don't want
definitely
to do
need
it in my
like
basement
your own
or something.
space.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work. And it's good. And the studio is great, and it's easy to fucking get to. It's right in Watertown. It's easy.
the biggest drawback is we have 2 churches in the building.
Yeah, we do have dueling churches.
It would also be so strange if me and Steve were coming to your house every day.
Yes, it would. Well, I mean, the show would just be me if that was
Hello,
the case.
kids.
Yeah, it just would not happen. But
So
yeah,
you plan on using the other studios for like video stuff?
yeah, ideally.
Well, we have video stuff up. We've thought about putting in a green screen, but we just haven't had a compelling
Right.
And we
need
also
for it
thought,
this
like, not you or whatever, but just different people might come in and use it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jared was at the top of our list.
Well, for sure, but I'm saying whoever.
Jerry, for a time, we thought
That's true.
We thought that Callahan might do his podcast with us. Instead, he chose a more expensive, dumb option with shitty sound.
For some reason, the
very
first
upset about
thought in my head when you said Jerry was Jerry Thornton, and I didn't know what your relationship was with him.
It's fine. We actually texted the other day a little bit, or message. I forget.
About
He doesn't
Kobe.
really do anything that he would need it, right?
Jerry?
Jerry
I don't really know. I know he blogs. Is that all he does?
Yes.
He was doing something with McAfee for a while.
Yeah,
Or
he was
going to.
doing.
Football podcast.
Yeah, he was doing a football podcast, and then Pat left.
So where Thornton so Jerry Callahan, my old partner, has his own podcast now,
I see that.
and he wanted to have Thornton on to talk football or whatever. And Thornton, for some reason, I don't know why, asked Portnoy for permission. Is that weird to you or no? And by the way, let me say, I really like Jerry Thornton. He's an awesome guy. So I think he's trying to just like do the right thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Would you?
Jerry
If
would ask me to come on, but if he did, I wouldn't ask for
if a
permission.
You did my
non-Barstool
dumb podcast, and I'm assuming you didn't ask.
No.
if a
No, I mean,
non-Barstool podcast you go on, you wouldn't go on. No, I think
I think the only time I would ever ask for permission is if like an ESPN podcast asked
Right.
me to come on.
Right.
Well,
Well,
which makes sense.
Right.
One of the there was like a podcast like when we went to the winter meetings and one of the guys like with ESPN was like, yeah, you should do something with us, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Right.
That's probably the only like network I would balk at.
I think Thornton thought that, hey, Kirk might get pissed if I do this and freak out.
You should
Why?
ask
You
you.
guys like are friends.
I know, but sometimes we're not, right? So I think he was thinking like
You and
Kirk,
Jerry?
Well, we go up and down, like, but we're always
How much
friends.
of that is actually real?
Real, but
Yeah, but there
real,
is-
real because we're friends.
As
Like,
much as they see me tweet something and think that I'm trying to ruin the company, they'll see him tweet like a maniac that he wants him to die and assume that they're not friends.
right?
know what I mean?
So yeah, so I think Jerry is very cautious. And he's a nice guy, and he doesn't want to piss anybody off. So Dave was like, I think Dave was actually trying to do the right thing and said, hey, he just started his podcast. I don't know if he's a competitor with Kirk, which he isn't. I don't really care. I went on Jerry's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think Thornton's going to go on Jerry's podcast. But I was thinking, I'm like, geez, I mean, for all Portnoy knows, Jerry Thornton's on with me every day. He wouldn't even fucking know.
True.
I mean, he doesn't know a fucking thing.
Nothing.
He's just closed his deal. He's a fucking dummy in like 90% of the ways of the world.
For sure.
The other 10%, he's great at.
Yeah.
You know?
What was your reaction to the sale?
Well, we'd known about it for a while, right?
I have known about it for a little bit, but in terms of like the magnitude of it, I wasn't.
The money wise?
Yeah, I didn't
That
know
made
the-
sense, right? I mean,
I didn't know the number until last night.
I just think the gambling money is so crazy that it's like
Yeah.
it's just a whole different universe that I can't comprehend. I was excited for like the guy for you. I was excited for everybody there. That's fucking great news.
Yeah.
I have no like. If it meant we have to leave, then we leave. Like it's
I think
not
you
going to, but
called Portnoy an American success story.
he is an American success story. He is.
true.
It's true. He's like
Strange
Ray
to think
Kroc
about, but he
or whoever. Any.
What do you think he's making off this?
See, I don't know how it works. Like in terms of, do they just cut that $156 million check or whatever that number is?
Yeah,
I have
and
no
initially that's what it sounds like, but they're also some of it is in stock.
Right.
So it's probably a complex financial.
So like
It's not
how much
just
is
a
it
bag of
clear?
cash.
Like what is he actually getting?
Yeah.
Like
all depends on how much
what's
equity he had in the
tangible
company.
here?
I'll say after taxes and everything, 38 million.
38.
Yeah.
Wow. Not
It's
a
a nice
bad day
payday.
for him.
He's gonna be going out there today doing fucking stupid pizza reviews. He's
Yeah.
$38 million richer.
No, he probably took it down to $24 million in honor of Kobe.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
It's a good point.
Donated the rest.
But I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was happy for like guys like Dan. Like
Absolutely.
I texted Dave, sent him a message.
I was wondering if I
about
should
it.
do that. It feels weird. I don't know. Should I do that? I'm gonna
He's
see him
not. He's
today.
not a big text guy.
I know.
But like
I-
I don't know.
You'd see him on radio.
You got to pick your spots. Like I probably text Dave, like twice a year.
Yeah, I text with him. I'd say once every 2 or 3 weeks. Say
Yeah, like I'll text him.
at the less than that, once a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, because you're in Boston, like yeah, I'm sure.
True, but I will say he also responds immediately.
Yes.
Without fail, unless he's doing like Phil. Even if he's doing something, he responds without fail.
Yes. No, he's great with his responses. But yeah, no, I congratulated Dave. I congratulated Big Cat, Kevin, and then after that, it's just like, well, everything is the same for us.
Yeah, nothing changes.
No.
That's why I wanted to mention earlier at the start when we talked about it. I don't know if I did or not. So this is going on. This crazy sale's been going on for like say the last couple of months. Erica is going literally from state to state.
I heard that she was on like 3 planes a day.
She was,
from
for
15 different states or
For
whatever.
doing
it was.
regulations state to state to make sure everything's fine. This is going on.
There's no federal gambling legislation.
So she's doing this. Okay, I'm just thinking this from somebody. I've called her the best boss I've ever worked for. It's not even close. She's doing this every day. In the middle of this, while this is going on, a deal for a couple of $100 million, she takes 45 minutes out of her time to have a conference call with me and Steve Robinson about sales because we're for the Kirk Minihane show.
Huh.
Well,
she's the best.
Well,
honestly,
may I put it into more crazy terms?
Yes.
I assume there was some negotiating going on when she took half an hour out of her day to talk to DEC on the Minifan.
Also, it's true. It's true. That's what I mean. So, I mean, that's, and I tell people that because when, people are like, oh, this or that, Barstool, I'm like, nope, sorry. Like, some things they do frustrate me, but she's the fucking best boss you'll ever have in your life. She literally, and Steve was on the phone. They waited because we had the wrong conference call. We get on there, and did she seem nothing but 100% engaged? I mean, she was completely into it.
Yeah, she was. She always is.
And I mean this with all sincerity. The conference call, I can't remember if it was on the conference call or if it was after the conference call, and there was a bunch of us in the meeting room. But for me, the best news that came out of last night,
staying, right?
The sale, was that it was Dan was like, Dave's here for a long time. I'm here for a long time, and Erica's here for a long time. And I was like, thank fucking God, because you just never know, with CEOs.
No, honestly, I actually thought there was a chance that she was going to be gone just because of the way. If she was gone,
that's how it works usually,
then I was like, I would have had that feeling in my stomach.
The best news that came out of all that was that we learned Erica's going to be here for a while. And
Agreed.
I was like, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, there is. I mean, a lot of it's you're happy for the guys that have equity. You're excited for the growth of the company in the future and what they're going to be able to do. But for me, it's on a selfish level, finding out Erica that she's going to be here, that was the best thing that came out of all
No question. Yeah, I don't really care about Dave, but I'm glad that whatever. But I'm glad that Dan's staying and Erica's staying. I didn't think I should text. I guess I should text them, but I'm almost mad because they get so much fucking money now. It's fuck off.
I'll text Dave congratulations.
You should.
When I get out of here. I will.
He'll like that.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
He'll like that. What else, Steve? Anything not sound, but anything on the news? I think Carrabis is a big news guy.
I love the news.
What's going on? What stories do you find interesting these days?
You're
a bright, big thinking guy.
Yeah, I love the news. There was an earthquake yesterday.
There was an earthquake in my hotel room yesterday.
Yes. We are all tsunami survivors.
Yeah, we are.
I felt it in my room. And
you did?
I did. Now, to be fair, I was reading my book, and I swear to God, I was like, that's weird. It feels like, because I lived in LA for a while, and when I'm like, this feels like the bed is moving around. It was like a good 30 seconds. So I didn't even know about this. I went for a walk. I did the thing with you. Oh, no, it was after that. I went for a walk or whatever. Went back and was getting ready to do the radio. And they were like, you hear about this fucking earthquake in Cuba, 7.7? I was like, I swear to God, I felt that shock in my room. And they're like, bullshit, because you didn't call it first. But I swear to God, I felt it. I felt it.
How bad was the damage in Cuba? Do we know? I didn't even...
I imagine there was some. It was 7.7.
Well, hey, let's
Cuba's
let
kind
our
of already
hearts go
fucked
out
up.
no matter what.
Yes.
Hug a child today.
I would think it's not good.
It will remind us all of the fragility of human life.
Yes.
I like the Carrabis news, doing the news segment.
Yeah, it's great.
How about this earthquake in Cuba?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Can you believe it?
That doesn't sound good. Is that good?
Yeah, it's very bad.
I did this yesterday I actually did this on the radio yesterday.
So there's some impeachment going on.
This is
You seen this stuff, folks?
These stories are kind of funny. They happen every 6 or 7 years. I was saying yesterday, somebody always praises Adolf Hitler. Every 7 or 8 years, loses their job.
Can't do it.
I'm all for free speech, but you gotta.
By the way, how about France just giving up fucking Paris to the Germans in World War II because
You said it, buddy.
Because they didn't want
This history with Jared Carrabis.
yeah,
total pussy
They
move.
just didn't want them to destroy
Section 1941 with Jared Carrabis.
How about that?
If you started doing a World War II section podcast, Section 1938.
Yeah.
How about Jesse Owens in the Olympics in 1936?
Crazy, right?
Right, Steve?
Yeah.
You just relates it back to baseball.
Steve has no idea what you're talking about, right?
Jackie Robinson.
Would you like to be my co-host?
I would do that with you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just 7 days after announcing his hire, Grand Valley State University suspended. I thought they fired him. Okay. Offensive coordinator Morris Berger. That's his name. That's his name.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's his name on Monday after remarks made to the newspaper about Adolf Hitler. So they asked him on Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
Which I said now should be Kobe Bryant Remembrance Day. Sorry about
It
the
was
Holocaust.
the same day?
You got to move. I think you got. Don't you think at this point?
It'd be You can co. Yeah.
They celebrate by so they asked the guy. They did some Q&A with him in the newspaper. The person most like to dine with is former German dictator Adolf Hitler.
So I think I had the same reaction you did. Where I was like, okay, you could plausibly be like, yeah, I want to ask him why he was such a
into the mind of a
Yes,
madman.
I can
Saying to him,
understand
why did you? What happened? What was it? Your youth? What did you do? Why you like this? Do you regret anything? Let's talk about when did you actually die? Some people say you lived 30 more years.
Yeah.
What's going on? How about the testicle thing?
Maybe you're in the market for a Volkswagen. You can ask him about that.
That's true. Also that. Yeah. So, why are you such a monster? Why are you the worst person in history? Ironically, this blog post was written by the second worst person in history, K. Marco. So the quote is, this is probably not going to get a good review, but I'm going to say Adolf Hitler. He's like, you know what?
He had that ready to go. Like, he's been thinking about this.
He's like, now hold your... I know what you're going to say, but stay with me here.
Neil Young, Einstein. I got to do it. I can't help it. Yeah. I'm going Hitler on this one. It was obviously very sad, and he had bad motives.
It was obviously very sad.
Yeah.
He had bad motives. But the way he was able to lead was second to none.
I mean, that's just not even fucking true.
Sounds like he's talking about me. How he rallied a group and a following. I want to know how he did that. Bad intentions, of course. But you can't deny he wasn't a great leader.
Yeah.
Okay, you can deny he was a
ask
great
all the
leader.
Fucking German troops in Stalingrad how great of a fucking leader he was.
Yeah, Jared, you're right, Jared. Yeah. You know what, Jared? You know what? This is a bad answer.
Yeah,
you know what?
You're
right. You're right. I thought about it from that perspective. Yeah. I was thinking more maybe asking
a bunch of fucking troops in Stalingrad that just fucking starved to death because they couldn't get any goddamn food in there.
Now, see, I was thinking more about the millions of Jews that he killed, but I like the angle you're taking here.
I mean, like, I'm talking about it from a
leadership perspective.
Yes,
he was micromanaging there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, he's
a
like,
real
yeah, let's go to war. Let's go to war in Russia in the middle of fucking winter when it's -30.
This is like having Stephen Ambrose on here.
Learn nothing from Napoleon.
This is incredible. You two should do one together.
It's incredible.
You and Steve should do a history podcast
Absolutely
together.
Barstool history.
Terrible leader.
I love these. I love this though because you could tell even this dummy. I love when he goes, bad intentions, of course. Like the intentions were not great.
He was the Bobby Valentine of leaders.
Yes.
No, he wasn't the greatest guy.
Look, did he make some mistakes? Yes. Were the highways good? Yeah, but I mean that's not part of the conversation.
But we're doing the check dance when he's going to reach for it.
I'm telling you, every 10 years, set a clock to it. Somebody plays the Hitler.
Says this.
Just retire it. It's never going to work.
Yeah.
The name Adolf is gone. The last name Hitler is gone. That mustache is gone. Hitler ruined it all.
Jordan tried it for a while.
Not that small though. He didn't go like the. I mean, Hitler had we're talking like.
He had like a cube.
Yeah, you can't bring that back.
No,
you can't.
Not even jokingly, can you do that?
No. Mike was going to do it yesterday, but I said he was going to go inside the casino and do it, and I thought, Mike, probably not a good idea.
Yeah,
Why don't you wait till? But don't you feel like now the gloves are off? We can do whatever we want. The paperwork's the shit's signed.
It's been sold. Yeah. Now today's the day to cause some trouble.
Yes, I think so.
I think Dave described it as having like a new parent. So it's like now, like, because Chernon's still in.
Yep.
So it's Chernin and now Penn. So it's like having a mom and dad now. So I don't know. Maybe one is good cop, one's bad cop. We don't know.
I just listened to a Chernin podcast. He produced Ford vs. Ferrari. He was talking about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah. Did you see 1917 yet?
Yeah. You don't listen to anything. You don't follow me. It's the best war movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
I want to go see it. No, I want to go see it. There's a movie theater that's less than a mile from here. I think I'm going to go by myself today.
I would go with you to see it.
I was going to say, let's go.
What time are you going to go?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. Probably after dinner, maybe. Oh, you're an early bed guy.
God.
I don't know.
Dinner?
Maybe after radio.
Well, I have radio after you have radio. Well, go see it. I'd be curious for your response.
Okay.
You're going to go after. Where is it? Do you know where it is? Because I was thinking go to see it.
0.7 miles from here.
Everything's so close. Everything I look up is very close. There's a lot around here.
It's almost like we're in a massive city.
I guess.
It's weird. Isn't that strange? You know what? It's strange.
Just saying.
I was looking up. There's like 500 restaurants around here. It's strange.
I didn't think my hotel would be this close to everything, I guess is my point. You know, I thought the only thing I would be able to find would be way far away from everything.
Yeah. Look at how far we've come by, Mike.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I guess.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What else, Steve? What are you doing, Steve? You look confused.
I was looking for the movie theater.
Why?
Because you asked where the fuck it was.
I know it's 0.7 miles from here.
I didn't ask you where it was.
It's west of the hotel.
Why is what?
Due west. Head west.
It's on the ocean?
No.
Okay.
Just shy.
I figured I'd take a right out of here. I figured it'd be in the middle of the ocean. There'd be a movie.
Well, it could be north or it could be south.
It's 0.7 miles. I know. I have a feeling I know where it is. There's a massive. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I was looking up the fucking movie theater.
I know. Gives a fuck where the theater is.
Let me look into this.
Jesus Christ! I believe you.
It's somewhere in my Google search.
So up here, have you walked down that massive outdoor mall at all?
No, I haven't really left the street.
You don't like to go for walks?
No.
Well, that might help you with your anxiety.
You think so?
Yeah, but if you go down, there's an awesome path. I run there every morning, right by the water.
It's a nice city to walk around, I gotta say.
Yeah, see, I don't think it is. I think
for me, anyways, big open sidewalks and everything.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
I like being on my balcony. I did the hot tub last night. Yeah, that was. Nice.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
You're on my floor, right?
I'm on the penthouse. You're on 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing about me being super humble, Hank doesn't have a penthouse, and
Good,
I
he
wanted
shouldn't.
to give him my room. I was like, you deserve it over me.
Shouldn't have it. You should not.
I mean,
Well,
Hank has been
it's a
here
nice
longer.
guy, though.
He's more accomplished.
Criticize the Minifans.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. No,
Well-
you should not. You'd be in this hotel. You should be staying with Steve at the hostel he's in.
Yeah. The
chickens.
I think. Yeah. I like.
I've never met him. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
He's great.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Very
yeah.
nice guy.
You can vouch for him. So
Yes.
you vouch for him and Dan vouches for him.
Yep.
All right, trust both
I
of you
vouched
guys.
for him
I
many
don't care
times.
about you. I mean,
It really hurts.
Yeah. But the hot tub on the balcony at night, like a nice glass of wine. Whew.
You had a glass of wine with it too?
Yeah, that's the first alcohol I've had since I've been here.
I thought you weren't drinking anymore.
I don't really drink.
Oh, yeah.
But it was kind of like, it wasn't like a drink to get
A
shit
little
faced.
red wine's good for you, though.
Yeah,
I've
it's
heard
like
that.
Like a glass of wine to.
Is it weird to be sitting in the hot tub by yourself, just sort
No.
of here? No? What was that noise last night? Did you hear that? No. Oh, you're at the Celtics game.
Yeah, what time?
There was like some cheerleading thing going on outside here. It was crazy for like
That's
half an
weird.
hour. I was
Like
very
at
late.
nine-
It was like
9?
8:30. I was trying to go to
9:30?
sleep. I was like, what the fuck are
What
you
time do you
doing?
usually go to bed?
10 o'clock I fall asleep.
Okay.
But I've slept like shit on this trip.
Why?
Oh, pee break for Steve, Mike.
Oh, boy. He doesn't ask anymore, though. That's good.
Well, he
He's got
knows.
Got some
Fucking
confidence.
bladder of a 300-year-old. I have to go to the bathroom. Jerry Stiller has a fucking
I mean,
bigger
these rooms
bladder
are
than
very
you.
similar to like the suites upstairs, the
No,
penthouse.
they're exactly similar.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think there's just not the.
But you have 2 floors, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can walk up to the hot tub.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all it is
though.
up there?
Yeah, but the rooms are very nice. The hotel's fucking
I
great.
would assume, yeah.
This hotel's amazing.
I was surprised when I pulled up and I saw it on the outside, though. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then you walk in, it's great.
Yes.
The interior is tremendous.
Yes. It's
Which
one of
is
those
nice.
ones where you take a little video walkthrough and send it to people to make them jealous.
You did,
Kat did that
you did
yesterday?
that?
No.
No?
Send it to my mom. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
to make her jealous. So just be like, hey, check this
Send it
out.
to your therapist or no?
No, we don't text.
You don't know.
Not yet. I feel like we'll get there.
I don't
feel
think,
like
no,
we'll get there.
you're not going to get
No?
there. No.
Okay.
It's a very
Because they have so
professional.
many patients, I would think.
And it's also
Well,
not.
I mean, I texted with my other therapist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. We used to text.
About what? Like the Red Sox?
No, yeah.
Really?
Whatever, yeah.
It seems remarkably unprofessional. Who was this
Big
therapist?
win tonight.
I had a guy.
Who's this therapist?
I had a guy. Well, first of all, he was an old man, and
What does that have to do with anything?
because I was going to him for like 5 years, and then he doesn't have any kids, so like he didn't have anyone.
So you were
So,
sort
like,
of a
Yeah, but that's,
Sunday.
but
when
that's
it
not
would,
your.
like-
But that's not
yeah,
your
like when it
job.
would,
He's your
I know,
therapist.
I'm a good fucking guy, Kirk. When it would
Yeah, but that's-
snow, I would go like shovel him out and shit. Yeah.
Is this the person who lived in your neighborhood? You pretend it was your therapist?
No.
I told a story a couple
somebody
weeks
talk to
ago.
him?
When I was in prep school, I would go to the therapist once a week.
Yeah.
Dr. Rice, nice guy. We'd go there every week, and all he would talk about is the latest movie he rented at Blockbuster for like 80% of the meeting.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm in a sitcom here.
Like I'm in a sitcom.
The wacky neighbor with the Hawaiian shirt who uses the toilet. Oh, why can't you? You're 30 years
I drink
old.
a huge iced coffee.
Don't drink the whole thing.
Well, why? I got the whole thing. Why wouldn't I drink?
Well,
the
you can
whole
drink it
thing?
after. Also, you have
The
to.
purpose is to be caffeinated.
Are you concerned about your bladder? About your?
Maybe I might have like prostate issues.
I'm serious.
Am I the only one who has to pee after?
In here.
I had a hot chocolate. I had this glass of water, bottle of water. Like I could,
Yeah, I had a
could
huge
pee.
coffee
I
and a
have
bottle of
urine
water.
in my system, but I don't need. Like you tiptoed. Like you look like you were. You did your little thing.
I'm sorry. I had to go.
It's just
pee.
weird. Your bladder is interesting to me. You're 30, right?
Yes.
Which is also very interesting to me.
Why?
Because Steve
doesn't
acts
seem
like
30.
and talks like a 126-year-old person. Like he'll say things from different times. He'll reference things that.
Are there things from this time he doesn't know? But
Yeah.
he's a very informed guy, so you wouldn't expect. It's
Right.
odd.
Like what do you call him? Maori
Povich.
Maori Povich. Just weird things that don't.
Maori.
Yeah.
He's a robot.
I never watched the show.
I mean,
You don't have to.
Neither have
People
I.
don't watch it
Neither have I.
religiously. You gotta know him. You gotta know.
But just random stuff like that. But also, like every week or so, he'll have a moment where he's like, I gotta, may I go pee? Pee break. I have to go to the bathroom. And sometimes it's like an hour in, and it's just like it's
I'm
strange.
used to being able to pee during shows. For 5 years I had commercial breaks and I could go pee during a commercial break.
But I mean, do you pee every 2
I'll
hours
be
during
honest.
the
I
day?
mean, if it's like you guys are usually in the 140-minute range around there.
No, more even.
More like two,
Yeah.
2.5.
Like right now, we're about 2:30 in right now.
230. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I mean, unless I absolutely felt like I was going to piss my pants, I don't think I would stop to go pee in the middle of a show.
I've never peed during a show once.
I've never peed during a show in my life.
I have a couple of times, but I'm also 15 years older. But, I think probably 4 times in the show. And so, I usually do it if it's like, hey, we're setting up an interview or something. I'll go take a piss then. But not during, I'm going to take a break to pee.
Well,
I mean, it's not your fault.
There's really nothing I could do. But I could just sit here and piss my pants if you want.
Yeah.
Well, but is it that?
It'd be great content.
But is that traumatic? Like, it's that? Like, you really can't hold it?
Well, it becomes physically unpleasant to hold your pee for too long.
Yeah.
It'd be great if Steve just started piling bottles in the booth just to have.
It'd be fine. I don't care if he does that. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, maybe not this week, but in general.
Maybe when we get back.
It's weird. It's weird. 10 days? No.
Something like that, yeah.
We're going to be in Madawaska, Maine, doing a fucking live show in the northern part of the United States.
For why that?
You don't listen to the show at all.
Why why that location?
Because I wanted to put the Minifans to the test, to the most miserable location in America.
It's the northernmost point in Maine.
This
is like the Charles Manson. This is how that started.
Yeah.
Well, there's already a cult up there.
Yeah. So we capped at 150 tickets.
Yeah.
Sold out. So they're all up there going to ice fish with Steve during the day. Then we do a live show at a restaurant at night.
Is it the northernmost point in the country or no?
Alaska's further up north.
Well, continental.
No, not by latitude. I think the northernmost point is in like Montana or something.
It's disappointing.
By latitude.
Well, we're gonna have to go to Montana now.
Where, at the restaurant?
Yes.
What we're bringing, we're pushing the capacity.
I have gotten messages from people who want to know what the itinerary is. Where do they show up? What time?
Oh, we sent out an email.
We did?
Yeah, we sent out an email to everyone who got tickets.
Are you sure? Because I got it from people who are going. They said.
Well, did they buy tickets?
I think so. I don't know.
If they didn't buy tickets, they didn't get the email.
Okay. And that laid everything out.
Yeah. We don't have like a. There's not like a broken out by hour, but this is when breakfast is. This is when lunch is. This is when the show starts.
Okay. What time does the show start?
Show's going to start at 7, but the doors open at 6 for the buffet.
Okay.
What's the deal with the Wilbur?
June 20th.
June 20th.
What night of the week is that? Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
And we announce, a week from, we're going to do it Tuesday.
Well, we've already announced it, but we're going to start selling tickets on when we return from Madawaska.
We'll do it the Tuesday. Because the Monday may be the Madawaska show itself.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we'll do it Tuesday. Yeah, that makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now yeah. Have you done, you haven't done the show. Have you done the show there or no?
Wilbur?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
What's next for Section 10? When's the next live show? Which I'm never invited to. I'd happy to jump on. Although I wouldn't want to upset Steve. I know he gets upset.
No, he would get very upset.
He gets upset.
He does get upset. He gets upset like if you call him out on things that like are very true. He gets upset.
He also gets upset at things that are obviously a joke.
Yeah.
But he seems to take it. He came on and argued with it. He seems all right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because he knows he has to face the music. Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, though.
He got caught.
But not everyone does. Not everyone does.
That was a bloodletting, though.
He
knew if he just came on.
The thing you can't underestimate, you can say what you want, I might not have the biggest audience, but they'll catch everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're going to find that.
It is truly amazing.
They-
how much
He got picked off at first base.
And he deserved to get his head cut off.
Definitely.
Like he was swinging his dick around.
I heard the interview through you guys,
Right.
and I was like, Steve, what are you doing?
He's swinging his dick around on some idiot podcast, which is fine, but you
it's like,
can't,
First of all, it's like,
He also sounds like he runs the show.
you were a guest on Section 10, but you were a guest of mine.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I was like, yeah, you weren't there for fucking Steve.
Right.
I was like, yeah, Kirk's in the office. I want to talk to Kirk. He's coming on the podcast. And then Steve was crying about that.
It'd be like Mike or I doing another podcast and be like, yeah, we had Jared on. I know. I
you're
don't
fine.
really like him, but fuck that guy.
That's fine.
That's
I don't
fine.
problem with that. But
I wouldn't take offense to that.
But like, do you understand? Like, Steve Peralt doesn't understand why some people might think I'm more entertaining than like if you got Carl Yastrzemski on. Like that part, like I think you do understand.
Yeah.
While you like talking to players, I don't and stuff. You get stuff out of them.
We try to make them interesting.
I understand that, but I'm saying is
the way that interviews would be conducted on like EEI, like when you guys went to spring training, we're doing it differently than
right.
that.
Like just like part of my take is done.
Yes, yes.
Which I completely appreciate, but. Yeah. You do understand that there's some people I just don't want to talk. Just don't want to listen to a player talk.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Where Steve is like, no, I'd rather have a boring player interview than have me on because it's a bunch of grab ass.
Right.
Which I mean is fine, but a very strange instinct for a young person to have.
Especially when like you have a rabid fan base and you're now under the Barstool umbrella. Like, of course, we'd want to have you.
Sure. I mean, I'll go on. I'll go on. I fucking did the show in your basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the fucking attack dogs.
I forget what player he named, but I think it was just a funny guy to name.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was
like
perfect.
Matt Barnes
Yeah, it was some
or
perfect
something like that.
stupid
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what is he doing? He's yapping on and on. It was great. I'm glad they found it. I was laughing when I heard it. But then he was like, he did that Cora thing, and I said, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then he answered me seriously on Twitter. He's like, no, you don't understand. Like, I don't appreciate the cheating, but I like the man. I'm like, it's a fucking. Are we joking here, you dummy?
Oh God.
There's no situation, by the way. The cheating thing does interest me.
Yeah.
They're not going to like bring Cora back in a year. Right?
Yeah, what was that?
I think there's I don't think it's likely, but I think it's not impossible.
That's not a great move.
To bring him back?
You can't.
It just seems so weird, and it's classic Red Sox to make a firm decision and say this is our stance now, and then in a year they'll be like, we changed our minds.
So that must be
that.
So the Astros must have hired. I saw this yesterday. That must be Dusty Baker's kid, right? They wouldn't have actually hired Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker is 70 years old.
He's a terrible manager.
He is a 3-time manager of the year.
Oh, okay.
The last time he won manager of the year.
I'm pretty good at this. With the Giants.
Yep.
Oh, no.
He only won with the Giants. He
Okay,
won
then
3.
02.
They were all with the Giants.
I was going to say 01, row 2.
2000.
Not bad.
93, 97, and 2000.
Oh, they voted on by idiots, to be fair, but still.
I mean, I was in 6th grade the last time he was the manager of the
That doesn't seem like he's also one of these guys who's not fully invested in the new way of running a baseball
Sure
team,
isn't,
which
but-
I think is fun. Who the Red Sox? By the way, the Red Sox, they don't have a manager, right?
Nope.
It'll be Veritech or something
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
No?
Are you going to throw your hat in the ring?
No, I actually, someone tweeted me that same thing, and I said that would be like if Batman joined Gotham PD.
I was just thinking that. It would
We
be exactly.
we both want the
don't-
same thing.
I'm sure I don't understand it. I don't even understand. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to operate without a set of laws.
Right. He's a vigilante.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes,
Yeah.
you are. I mean, DEC had the Australian guy in the Minifan show the other night, Menners, and he was saying this guy hates you.
Yeah, he's a fucking twat.
I think he's a nice guy.
Take it easy, Steve. This guy's a fan of our show.
Just a fan of the show.
So, Jared, very simple. I'll give you a very simple,
Australian asshole.
very simple thing to outline. It makes total sense if you understand this. 2 Australian men are doing a Minifan Australian podcast. They live in Australia. They do a show.
Seriously.
Yes.
Yeah.
So DEC, who hosts the original Minifan podcast talking about me, had the Australian guy on as a crossover episode to talk about how much they hate Steve. And within that, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was sapping all
Why
over
they
the
hate
place.
Steve?
He's an idiot from Australia. I hope he dies in a fire.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, Steve.
What?
What if he dies in a fire today?
I'll celebrate.
But we want to go to Australia. I want to do a live show from Australia.
Australia Minifan show canceled.
This seems like a Steve move. Like if Steve Peralt had that happen, if there was like a Section 10 fan show and they said that they hated Steve,
right.
Steve would also wish
You'd get
for them to die in a fire.
very upset about
In
it.
fairness, I've wished for many people to die, so I can't really criticize him for that. I probably wish for you to die at some point.
Probably.
I don't hope it happens. So DEC's like, he's like, I think Steve will leave during the year this year. He's still from that episode a couple weeks ago. And so he's like, Steve's different. He's got options. DEC says this. I should ask for the sound. He's like, I could see Steve running for a congressional seat in Maine. I'm like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about?
Well, he did.
Now, by the way, I fully endorse that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please,
I would love that.
please do that and come back after you lose.
Yeah, I want him to keep producing the show.
Oh yes,
I would
yes.
enjoy that very much.
Oh, that would be the great. Honestly, we would move. We're not moving to New York. Dan
moving to
Marshall,
Maine.
we're moving to Maine, and we're doing a show every day. All I'm gonna talk about, you fucking dummy listeners, is Steve's congressional campaign for 4 hours a day, every single day.
CD2 doesn't have residency requirements, and that's the one I'd run in. So I don't technically have to live there.
Perfect answer right there. Yeah. Perfect.
That'd be tremendous.
Yeah,
Perfect
I'm running again. I'd be running against Eric Brakey and
Exactly.
Adrian
This is
Bennett.
exactly what I wanted to hear.
I mean,
I know the issues that Northern Mainers care about.
What is the core? What would your core campaign issue be? Can I be your campaign manager? I'd probably overshadow you though. I could be like a king. I could be
You're a
like
wild card.
I could be a kingmaker.
You would get into it with people.
I could be a kingmaker from Mike could be a
You're more. I
campaign
think you're like my social media strategist.
Okay. I don't know how to run Instagram.
You
but
don't,
sure.
You don't know the issues that Mainers are dealing with.
Oh, we got now. This is the kind
You're
of
a man of
this is the kind of candidate I have to deal with.
You're a man
What's
of
the core issue? Drugs?
No, well, drugs is big, but mostly it's just the fucking government.
Right.
Get the government off our backs. You know,
small government.
Fuck
Boy,
the
that
government.
sounds like a really core issue, Steve.
Mainers are gonna like guys that talk like that though. It's the fucking government.
It's the fucking government, bro.
It's these fucks.
You can't wear that shirt up there.
Yeah, I can.
What? Adrian who?
Adrian Bennett and Eric Brakey.
Eric, break off. Right?
I actually like Eric.
No, you don't.
Not anymore. Yeah, no, I gotta hate him.
Well,
but
can I tell you all Eric Breaky has to do is go back about 3 minutes when he says twat and play that clip for
I was thinking more about Steve's reaction to the Gold Magazine story from before Jared died.
There were a couple of items from today, but I would never.
Who's a Republican in that issue? Who's the Democrat, rather?
The Democrat is the Jared Golden. He's the incumbent.
So who are these people?
He knocked off Bruce Pollock last time around.
We know that. Obviously, we all know that.
Two Republicans who are in the primary for a chance to take on.
So you would run as an independent?
I wouldn't run at all.
Well, what if you got fired today?
I would not be running for office.
So you're closing.
It's a miserable.
You will never run
life.
for office.
I don't think I would. Okay. I'd be. The first thing I do is just abuse my power.
Sure.
Be corrupt.
Good answer.
Try and make some money off it.
All right. Wonderful. Anything else for Jared from you boys?
I don't think.
Jared, you got anything for us? You've always got a bunch of thoughts.
I got a DM at 8:30 this morning from Roscoe. I hate Carrabis. I hope he oversleeps from being out with Willie Colon all night and misses the show.
You're off with Willie Colon all night?
No, I told you I was in my hot tub. That guy's a fucking lunatic.
Oh, really? You're familiar with this guy?
Hold on, let me just double check that we're thinking of the same.
RC_cog.
I don't know. Oh, I could ask. I want to know who's going to take your. Someone going to move up to your room. So I wonder when you leave.
He's like he's a professional Jared hater.
Yeah,
how would he know that?
He doesn't follow me on Twitter, but he still responds to every single one of my tweets within seconds of it being posted, and he listens to CCK, and he's just like shit. Like he basically consumes everything that I do, but he doesn't follow me, and he hates all of it. He's just like he should be like in a mental institution. No,
I encourage that.
Well,
That's
I mean,
good.
obviously.
Yeah.
But do you ever tempted to just give the big fuck you to these people or no?
No, I don't care. Like I don't. Like I'm not gonna respond to you unless I can make you look stupid. Like,
well, you can do that
with this guy.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I think
He's a mastermind. How's he gonna make him look?
He's a big fan of ours.
He's a big fan of yours. Yeah.
Oh, good. Do we have his number or no?
Let me see.
Fans just send us their phone numbers. So we
do you
call
ever
them
block
right
people or no?
No,
we
I'm not
do.
a blocker.
We
the
do
only
have his
time.
number.
Oh, we do? Oh, Jared, put some headphones
cool.
on.
How do I get headphones?
Steve will give me. I think Steve's slimy headphones.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. It's piss all over them, and who the hell knows? I'm not hearing any hand washing after that.
We had to rush to get back out here.
By the way, I could see that's big main political news. Big.
That would be
big.
Awesome.
I think it's just the rumor of it is big.
Bigger than when Howard Stern ran for
much bigger. Because Steve is a viable candidate.
True.
And he plays up there like,
True.
I mean, come on.
They love him. They love him. That's the thing. You take the footage from this
be
show.
a lot of side splitting up there. Hey, you know who this is?
Yes.
Who is it?
Kirk.
Yeah, who am I speaking to?
Ross.
Huh?
Ross.
Well, how you doing? I am. You're on live to tape with Steve Robinson, B. Michael Geary, Kirk Seamus Minihane, and the Saugus Rocket himself, Jared Carrabis.
Yeah, gotcha.
He does not seem enthused.
No.
Well, don't you? But you hate Jared.
I do. I can't stand him.
Well, articulate your hatred, because I mean, I put it this way: I can be swayed. So, give me a little synopsis of your hatred for him.
I just think he's an absolute clown for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Very.
Okay.
You know, he goes in front of you, acts a certain way, will then go on KFC radio, act a certain way, kind of trash you. I think.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Is there? You want to? I mean, this is a very serious accusation.
I don't even think I've been on KFC radio.
No.
Maybe you mean CCK.
CCK.
And trashes me on CCK.
Give an example. That's never happened. I shit on the Minifans
I
sometimes.
listen to that a fair amount. I don't hear him shitting too much.
Put it this way. I would say this. Is it Roscoe? Rob? What is it?
Ross.
Ross.
Yep.
If Jared had shit on me on CCK, I have a feeling, given my audience, that sound would have got to my attention.
Right. I'll have to make sure that next time it's.
But please do. I would like, I
he's
like to
yet
hear
to
it.
provide an example.
Ross, keep an eye out.
I mean, Jared mentioned, he said, these guys always going after me, doesn't follow me, doesn't like me. And now you're on. This is your moment with somebody you hate. And
Yeah, he's failing.
What do we got?
He's kind of pussing out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
what do we got?
Don't let Jared win.
I mean,
Don't let him walk away with a win.
Don't. Well, what exactly? I mean, I go back. Jared, obviously, he'll talk about me on CCK.
I think I mentioned him one time. I said the same thing. I was like, there's this guy that tweets at me all the time that doesn't follow me. He's a fucking lunatic.
Now, you said on that show.
Why would I follow you? Why would I follow you?
I mean, if you're going to reply to everything that I tweet, you're going to listen to my show.
You really need this man's follow? Is that going to change your life?
No, I think it's not so much that I need his follow, but the fact that you reply to all my tweets but don't follow me makes it weird.
I have some of that.
It'd be different if you follow me, then it's like it's popping up on your timeline.
When something bad happens to Red Sox, I like to jump in and look at your Twitter.
Right.
But when something good happens, I have no interest in you saying, duck tour or whatever, duck boat. So
yeah, but what do you care?
I follow you when I want. And I don't follow you when I don't have to.
Well, you can't stop thinking about me, and you only like to jump in when it's something bad, when you have something to actually say. But when there's something good, you just puss out.
You know what I sense? I sense, Mike, a rocket getting ready to launch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Finally.
T-minus 10.
We fueled him up. We fueled up the rocket.
This is exciting. I can't believe I'm witnessing this greatness in front of me.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Ross, you're getting kind of steamrolled here. I love you, buddy. I appreciate the support, but I didn't go after Jared all the time. But I'm just saying, you've got your moment right here, and he's willing to have a fight. No,
right?
I mean, I'm saying you are.
I mean, I think Jared's a complete moron.
Absolutely, no one is. I don't think anyone's disputing that.
Right. When something happens, between the Yankees and the Red Sox, I like to go to Jared and chirp him. I don't understand why that's such a big.
You know who else is a big? I'm sorry. You know who else is a big Jared chirper who hates him? Scott Neary.
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Scott Neary is a Yankee.
Interesting.
He's Scott. Oh, okay. But he hates Carrabis. He's always.
Right.
You might. You're probably right. He runs a bunch of Buffalo Wild Wings. We love him. Huge fan of the show. Great guy.
Yeah.
Fucking hates you. I've never talked to him about it. But he hates
you.
you.
Yankee fans are supposed to hate me. Like that's.
I know, but I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Like Jared, I'm a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
I
guess. You guys gonna fight about that or not?
we might get into it.
Right. Anything else? I mean, this is your big moment. You'll probably never talk to this guy again, unless it's gonna be in court.
Probably not.
No, I'm sure he'll be outside my fucking apartment.
That's it? You got nothing to say, though?
I mean, when baseball season starts, Jared, do you want me to stop chirping you?
Yeah, would that be easier for you? Make your life easier?
It doesn't matter. Like, I'm never gonna respond. What?
Would it make your life easier if Ross just went away?
I know you read all of it.
No, I don't. I've had you muted for like
you do.
6 months.
I can tell you, Jared does not read. I think that's very safe to say.
Casey reads it to him. Casey reads it to him.
Right, because if a Yankee fan is interesting or funny, like I won't mute them. But if it's just you just being like, I hate you, you suck, the Red Sox suck, Carrabis is such a pussy.
This is hard to be on the phone. This is a hard spot.
This guy sucks.
He's not bringing it. He's not.
No.
Well, I mean,
like he was unprepared. He didn't know we were going to call.
Well, you should always be.
You should always be prepared. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
I'll say this: if you're messaging Steve this morning, the "fuck you, Carrabis" thing, you got to be ready.
Okay,
yeah,
you got to be ready.
He prompted that. Yeah,
you were correct.
The whole thing was he reached out again. You can't stop thinking about me, Rob or Ross, whatever the fuck your name is.
Well, I mean, listen.
Oh, what are you big timing me now?
Yes, I have no idea what your name
I'm getting that sense you're being big time. You're not by me. Are you doing this? Are you doing this as a Yankee fan or as a Mina fan?
A little bit of both.
Both, Kirk.
Why am I?
Whatever makes you happy, Kirk. I know that I love you, Kirk, and you hate the Red Sox, Kirk. So if I hate the Red Sox and love you at the same time,
a repudiation of my fan
whatever
base.
you want me to be, Kirk, that's what I'll be, Kirk.
Why are Barstool people what?
Hey, why are Barstool people who are obsessed with follows and likes and Instagram why are they so angry at Kirk for having followers?
Who is angry at Kirk?
Oh, there's a lot of that going. There's for sure.
That's all it's been.
There's been a lot of that lately. There is.
A lot of resentment for the Minifans.
A lot this week. Yeah.
Not
but Ross or Rob. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Ross.
Jared.
Ross.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget my fucking point. Yeah, what the fuck was I going to say?
Well, no, it was a lot of resentment for the Minifans.
Don't worry about it. You're a good Minifan. So yeah, if it makes you feel better, makes your day a little better to go after Jared Carrabis, do it. Yeah. He doesn't care.
He's shouting into a vacuum.
But if it makes him feel better, then if it's an outlet for him, fantastic.
Right, but obviously I'm not shouting into a vacuum.
No, you are.
You are.
Well, you did mention him. You brought him up.
You knew who he was.
Right.
No. I literally, Steve just looked at his DMs and
that's actually true. That is actually true.
Steve looked at the DMs. He mentioned your handle, and I said, "I don't. Is it that guy?" I had to confirm because I wasn't sure. I was like, "Yeah, this guy tweets at me all the fucking time."
So you know me.
Yeah, because you tweeted me every fucking day.
Yeah,
I tweet you every day. You know who I am too.
That's true. Yeah.
Same here. And a lot of them don't follow me too. Right. You get a lot of that every single tweet.
I don't know what your name is. If you walked up to me in the street, I wouldn't be able to know what you look like. I have no idea.
Why would I ever walk up to you in the street?
Good point.
Because you're a pussy. Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
You challenge this guy to a fight now?
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to beat me up?
Well, he's a white man.
Weirdo.
Here's what you do, Jared. You challenge him to a fight, right?
Yeah.
But you challenge it second quarter of a basketball game. He'll fucking be gone. He won't shoot. He'll be gone by then. That's what I would do.
I won't stick around.
All right. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to say to Mike at all?
Mike, rough week. But
all right, perfect.
Hey,
Good. We're good. We're all set. Perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks. That's all I wanted to hear.
Wait a second. That sounds like you had more to say.
No, I think he pretty much.
Is it not my fault?
I didn't get that sense. No, I think Jared wants to go do this rundown.
Yeah, the rundown's in 9 minutes.
Go take off.
Enjoy.
Right. I'm just watching it. I just,
No, we understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
Thank you.
It's a historical moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to actually confront that because I was never going to tweet back at him.
That's what we do. That's what we're here for.
It's kind of like therapy for you.
Yeah, and you can hear in his voice that he's a little bitch boy, so that makes me feel better.
The Rocket is fucking strutting
you
out
woke
of
him
here.
up.
Dancing on his grave.
He's back.
I mean, we did a podcast for like, what, an hour and a half with Jared, and then the Rocket covered the last 10 minutes, so thank you.
It's therapeutic.
Thank you for the opportunity. I
like that.
appreciate that.
I'll see you later.
Bye, Kirk.
All right, buddy.
Goodbye, Jared.
Bye, Mike. Bye, Steve.
The great Jared Carrabis, who I consider a friend. Thank you. That is funny though. This guy, you can't win when you're on the phone.
No, of course,
especially his 4 foot. No, I mean you said no. Although MHB hates him too, right?
That's why I know MHB does hate him, and he hates MHB.
Oh, where's MHB been lately?
He's on Twitter.
He was in the hospital.
I know that,
Yeah.
but seems like he's been quieter lately. Even I don't know.
Well, that's kind of. I think that's
I've been
good.
texting with him quite a bit.
It's probably not a bad thing.
I think that's good. Yeah, I think it's.
He like almost soul cycled himself to death.
It's a little weird.
He seemed like he needed it, and then when I've texted him,
For him, that's like 3 minutes on the Soul Cycle. Right?
he seems like he's in good spirits. The way I
Good.
texted
I'm glad to hear that. What else we have, Steve?
We've got.
Can we take a trip back to 1390? I wanted to do that.
I mean, I think we can play this one.
Okay, well said.
We're gonna say.
So, I'm hanging out with some of the elders the other day, right?
Native American Jim.
Wub, and all that stuff, you know. And we see this big ship coming in. And I'm like, whoa, that's a big fucking ship, you know. And so we go over there, and there's like 150 people getting off of this ship. It was funny, though, because their faces were so pale, you know. It's like, dude, you've been on the open seas for 3 months. The sun has been beating down on your face, and you don't have a tan? How? I actually got on to the ship.
I almost feel the same about the real Jim Florentine.
I thought we were actually playing Florentine. Well, they all hit.
He set the standard really really high with the 1920s one.
I thought we had a 1390 one. Though. Well, I'll play it now. But
yeah,
all right, we'll play it. Maybe play it tomorrow. Jeez. All right. Well, there you go. Anything else you guys want to get to?
I can play you a little bit of sound from the Techno Babble podcast, which owns the Guinness Book of World Record for the longest podcast episode.
Oh, awesome!
First of all, I just
this is the one thing that's gotten me like in a
you
good
seem
mood.
invigorated about this.
I'm very excited about
Jared was excellent. It's good to have him on.
Yes.
I hope we don't forget that Globe magazine story though. I hope the Minute fans read that and pay attention because that is we cannot forget because we do so much shit in this show.
Right.
Let's not forget how fucking take a moment and remember how fucking crazy that story was, please. But go ahead. So we're going to try and break the record for a podcast, a webcast, they called it.
And we're really going to do this. This is not a lie detector thing where we forget about it.
There's not a lot going on with that lie detector test, I'll tell you that.
People have reminded me lately.
Me as
no
well.
movement at all.
What's your job, Steve?
I haven't been able to find anyone to do it.
Are you lying?
No. I really haven't been able to find anyone.
We're never going to find out if he's lying.
Well, Minute fans, we can outsource it to you. Go find it if you want. So, so this is the show that has this is the guy. This is Hank Aaron. This is Babe Ruth. This is Roger Maris.
Yes.
This is what we're chasing right now.
Right.
Okay. This is when they set the record.
What's the secret conduit? The trick is to sound tired all the time. So when you're actually tired, it's no big deal. That's
all right. Here's a new figure, the memory trigger. I'm going to heave my hand into the black bag of action figures, and by using only my tactile sensations, another helmet guy. I'm not going to use helmet guy. Okay, no
screw helmet guy.
Okay, checking for lightsabers.
What the fuck are they talking about?
It's a dork podcast.
Oh, okay.
They talk about like Star Wars and
for 41
and
hours.
Yeah, this is hour 31.
So here's the thing, like. We're going to try and be entertaining the whole time, too. That's going to be the real trick. Like, we could just talk about nothing.
But you've kind of built a safety net in the sense that at times not being entertaining. Like if I'm falling asleep, that'll be entertaining.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
That. So
do you think Mike will pee at all during the 41-hour podcast?
No, he's not. No, that's part of it. He's not allowed to. He's not allowed to. Nope. If he pees at all, we stop and we're calling.
Oh no, that seems unfair.
Nope, you gotta piss yourself.
All right, I'll be dehydrated.
No, you can piss yourself.
Oh, I can piss in my chair.
In your pants, yeah.
Can I get a bottle or?
Nope.
Okay,
all right. You still as excited now or no?
A little
no, you can urinate if you like.
All right,
that seems reasonable.
I appreciate that.
How are we gonna? I guess we'll just order food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have to have delivery.
Order some grub.
I mean, it's 2 days worth.
Get some
essentially, so get some what?
Oh, that's what I wanted to
What did you
mention.
say? Get some what?
Get some za.
Oh, gotcha.
I say that, so I can't shit on him for that.
I'm not a fan of that. Yeah.
Big Cat mentioned this yesterday, and you seemed maybe you were just being polite, but you seemed like open to the idea. Big Cat said you should do it in New York.
Well, it's as we talked about yesterday. If it's actually promoted and Barstool people, I mean, like,
I know you didn't want me to say it.
I don't do this to yourself. You're right. I understand. In a perfect world, it should be something that they would
be into it.
Right. It's also yes,
especially if we were there.
So in a perfect world, then you're there all day. Here's Carrabis for an hour.
Right.
Here's Brandon Walker for an hour. Here's
Feidelberg,
KFC, Feidelberg, Casey Smith, everybody. Erica, Dave. And then we break the record. I don't know when we want to do it.
Are you going to nap?
No, I'm doing.
You're going to be awake in the chair.
He's got to do it the whole time.
You guys don't have to. Like Kirk Minihane has to do the whole show.
It will be interesting. A man on antipsychotic medication.
It's going to be a collapse.
To be awake for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm going to collapse at some point probably, but I'm going to do it.
And then you've got to go home. I assume, unless you want to stay over in a hotel or something, you got to go home.
I think we'll probably stay in the hotel after doing it 48 hours, 44 hours.
Probably sleep for like 14 hours.
Yeah, I would like to do it ideally at the point where we end and then it's nighttime. We go get something to eat, and we can just go to bed. Like I don't want to fall asleep like 3 in the afternoon. And
that's what the Techno Babble guys did.
Right. I want to be fucked up and be done at 4 o'clock, and then just screw up for like a week.
I think they started it at like 10 o'clock one night.
So then 10 o'clock the next night's 24 hours.
Yeah.
Now the 12 hours after that is 10. That's 36. No, that doesn't work.
Or they didn't start like early in the morning.
So my point is, I like to finish
it.
I like to finish at 7 at night, say. Right? So you just stroll right out and then you can get something to eat and then go to your room. And
but the thing is, once you've got the record, you're really going to try and smash.
That's my issue, right? You know me. But I kind
of
want to do
50 hours.
I kind of want to do 48 hours. I'm yawning, by the way, after 3.
Yeah.
I would like to do 2. I'd like to do 2 days worth of shows.
Yeah, I like it.
Bang it out.
I'm
48 hours.
I'm very excited for this. And there is really no other circumstance that you would have me excited to go to the Barstool office. But this one, I'm in for it.
When do we do it?
Whenever.
A lot of it depends on Guinness because we have to.
Oh, right.
So there's a process. I've got an inquiry into them to see if they'll give us a guest so we can talk through it. But we have to apply to break the record because I was searching through the record database yesterday and they don't have anything for longest podcast episode. Nothing that I could find, anyways. The most downloaded podcast is Adam Carolla's, apparently.
Really? Still?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then what? Wait, what is the?
And they don't currently have a record holder for the longest running daily podcast host. So we could just apply and get that record. But, so we have to create a new record. We have to pay $5 to create the new record, and we have to have observers, which is very important. We have to have,
so what record does that Technobabble have then? If it's not the longest,
it wasn't in their database. I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't been updated because that story is from 2019.
Okay.
So it was like last November.
We could do it on YouTube.
They made the attempt, but so we have to apply for it, and then one of the challenges is going to be finding observers because it can't just be people at Barstool, because obviously if Barstool really leans into this, they're going to be saying that they have a Guinness World Record.
Right.
If we do it on YouTube, do we need? Oh, I guess they need observers live to make sure we're not pulling any funny business.
Here's when we should do it. Let's give us enough time. May 22nd is when I announced I was free from Entercom. And I did it in the afternoon that day. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Mm-hmm. That should be the exact time when we break the record. My 1-year anniversary of being away from Entercom.
That'd be great.
I like that. May 22nd, like 6 o'clock, say. That should be our...
I was thinking we start like June 18th.
You just go right to the Wilbur?
Yeah.
So it gives
hey, everybody.
Gives some fun. You just do it at the Wilbur.
Kirk's not here, but me and Steve have a great show planned for you.
That's looking at May Reserve. Let's look at what day of the week it is. Make sure it's during the week. Well, the weekend actually be fine, but no one will be there.
Right.
May 20th, 21st, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Awesome.
Perfect. Let's make it happen. That gives us plenty of time.
Great way to end the week.
Great way to end the week.
I like it.
Then we can relax.
That I'm in
bed.
I mean, a lot of it depends on Guinness.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
the application
that gives us 3 months, 4 months. I don't know. You reached out to him, you said?
Yeah, I reached out to him as a media press inquiry, but it's an automated process where you apply for a record and then they get back to you.
Okay, maybe that should give us enough. I would think ideally. So let's circle those dates now. I'll talk to the New York people, and I'm going to tell them the established record is 41 hours. We want to, right?
Yep.
We want to break it. We want to do it in New York.
Yes.
Bring some people on during the process.
Right.
Maybe get some publicity. Probably not. But
maybe even get some guests outside of Barstool. You know, who knows?
Who knows?
Still big celebrity stars.
And we go for 40, at least 42 hours. I could see us at 42 hours calling it a day.
Yeah, I could see us.
So I'll be at the microphone the whole fucking time.
Awesome.
Well, but I do want a treadmill set up too, so I can do my running.
Okay. Seems
they'll do that there. I would think.
And we know the nice thing is we don't have to clean up after ourselves.
No, we can shit on the floor. It doesn't matter. Good. We're going to do it. Steve seems nervous about this.
Really? What about specifically?
The being continuously awake for
you have to
40
piss.
hours. Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, here's the other thing.
For me.
If we're at Barstool, it's better because then you can have Mikey Fowler tap in for
both of you. I think both of you can take. I need one of you with me the whole time, but you guys can take go for
I'll even nap on screen if you want me to.
Sure. Sounds fascinating.
It'll be fun.
Great. You want to take 2 or 3 hours? Take 2 or 3 hours. Then you come back. I mean, that's.
I want to do it for the whole time. I'd like to be on
give it a shot.
the whole time. Yeah,
give it a shot.
I think we
he's concerned.
I'm just enthused because I'm just immediately thinking of the logistics. I'm not thinking of what are we going to talk about for 40 hours? I'm thinking about how are we going to record this? How are we going to cut this? How are we going to distribute this?
Right.
What are we going to do for advertisers?
Well, we got time. So what is it? May 22nd?
Yeah, no, we got time. But I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about the content. Right. I mean, I love you guys. It'll be great spending 42 hours with you.
Seems like he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, maybe Steve's already gone.
For Congress by then anyway.
Steve's already gone by then. I mean, so maybe he'd be done.
Yeah, I'll be running for office.
Cullinane would be very in for this. He'd be all
God,
fucking.
Don't say that.
He'd have all kind of plans.
Yeah, May 22nd. Jeez.
I actually think the Technobabble guys, they put it up on. I think they put it up every hour separately, and they just have it up on their website.
Yeah, see, we got to go straight.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
If YouTube lets you do that, right? You go for however long.
What are you asking me for?
There's no limit.
I know.
No, there is a length limit on uploading YouTube videos, but with live streams, you could go as long as you wanted to, but you will have to have just
think of it now. We've done 3 good hours. We only got 39 hours to go.
Right.
Why don't we do it now?
All right.
Get done. We have a witness.
Big Cat, get in here. It's your shift.
It's a problem. Nobody's going to come on with us, but hey, what are you going to do?
People will do. Again, I'm telling you, for that, people will do it. If people are
overnight guests might be
people
tough,
are into
but
it.
People want to be a part of history.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But minute fans will be ready.
You know what? Overnight mornings might be tougher there. Overnights might be all right.
That's true.
Yeah.
So if we start at 10 that night. So if we start at 10 that night, we go that whole night, go the next day, and go that night as well. Yeah. Holy fuck! That's a long time to do a podcast. I didn't even think of that.
That
seems like a very. That seems like
very.
You know what that seems like? That seems like a historically long podcast.
It's a long fucking time.
That seems like a record almost. That seems like the longest podcast ever.
Darn right.
You know, I think we should get the Technobabble guys on and tell them we're going to try and break their record.
Oh, we should
see if they have any advice for us.
Well, yeah, but they might. What if they do a 40?
They might sabotage.
What if they do a 56-hour one then?
Well, then we got to do. 50.
No, let's leave it alone.
Maybe we should get them on while we're doing.
Yes, we'll call them right before we break the record.
Hey, guess what, bitches?
We should do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. Oh my god.
I think it'll be fun. I hope we don't lose interest in this because I'm all in.
Oh, keep it going.
I'll keep you inspired.
Let's say lose interest during it. Yes, I think that's going to be tough.
Although I fear my passion for it will cause you to not want to do it anymore.
There's some of that. It'll break your heart. Well, yeah, no, we're in. So, all right. Thanks to Simply Safe. Thanks to Milton's. It's another long show. I was saying to you yesterday, Steve. That's the beauty of fucking nobody caring if we're here. We can do we're just doing a regular show this week.
Exactly.
It's another 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Do you get a cash prize if you set a Guinness Book of World Record?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
You get the honor. I think you get a medal.
That'd be cool.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be nice. Would we get free medals, or
do we all get one?
No, God, no.
Only
I would hope
contest.
not. Jesus Christ. No, yeah, I think we all. Well, I mean, I guess.
If we all break the, I guess if one of us took a nap, maybe not. Then it would be you. Specific,
But these guys rotated out. I don't know. We need some clarification.
That's weak ass shit. I am not participating in that. We could do that right now.
Right.
Imagine if I was like, hey, I'm going to see you in 6 hours. I'll take a shift.
And Big Cat comes in here. Yeah, we could literally do it. We've got
we could
best hotel in the world to do it.
Literally
right
do
now.
it forever. That doesn't work. How many different people do they use?
I think they have 3 people on the show.
They just kept shifting.
Yeah,
That'd be like if we did that.
They had some guests and
I'd be like, all right, Mike, you do 2 hours, I do 2 hours.
My shift, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's fucking easy.
You think Portnoy can hook us up with some Coke?
Yes.
Help us stay awake.
We'll be in New York.
At least Adderall.
We'll be in New York. I think we'll be all right. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. All right. Well, thanks. Simply Safe in the Miltons, and congratulations to all the people at Barstool. I'll be on today at 4:00, and then we'll have the usual stuff to go over tomorrow, including the big show dinner tonight.
Yes.
After
Where are we
the show.
going? Do we know?
I have no idea. Steve, don't pick
Steve's-
anything.
is Steve
Don't pick
picking?
anything stupid. Okay. Let's go. How about the Mexican restaurant?
Yeah, we could. We could just have dinner right at the place where you're doing radio from, like right when you're done with the radio.
Oh, that's true.
Just walk over and grab a table.
It's right there. Let's do that.
works.
Yeah, that looks okay, right?
Yep.
All right, we'll do that. Anything else? I don't think so. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. Good show. Good week. We're back tomorrow, though. We get 2 more fucking days after this, don't we?
I know.
Jesus Christ. All right. God,
It never ends.
I feel like I'm always forgetting
Really,
something.
I said
No,
it
it never
best.
fucking ends.
There's one thing I said best on this show.
Anything to promote today, Mike?
Trying some stuff. We'll see how it goes.
That's the attitude I like.
I don't
That's
know.
what I like to hear.
Just
I
demoralized.
feel like I have to text Dan now and Kevin.
You.
Like, congratulations? I
guess
feels
so, yeah.
weird. I think they had a
I'm
kid or
texting
something.
Dave.
You should.
I am.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.